Owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen sealed beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lead. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a underdog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen sealed beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lead. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a underdog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
pocket full of that. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a other dog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen sealed beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
What's up, everybody? We're here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Drift Challenge, brought to you by Michigan Motorsports. I'm going to take my time and walk over to the drift pits, interview some of the drivers. So hopefully you guys will join us, and later on, we're going to get into the competition. So stay tuned. What's up, Holley Drift fans? I am here with one of the drivers today. Can you do me a favor, introduce us, and tell us where you're from?
Yeah, name is Clee Steele from Northern California, Santa Rosa area. Just come down here to LS Fest, my first year.
So this is your first year, so you've never competed here before. So is that one of the main reasons that brought you out here today?
Yeah, and plus just another event to go to. You know, I go to a lot of events in a year, so it's just another one to hit.
So what are you driving today?
Nissan 240 chassis with the 6.0 engine. T56 trans, Wisefab suspension. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you're saying you like the LS because it's pretty basic, reliable platform?
Yeah, super basic, get parts anywhere. Really big community, so if you ever have a question, you can always ask, you know, stuff like that. But,
How long have you been drifting for?
7 years.
Okay, have you done any competitions before today?
Yeah, most definitely. A lot of grassroots competitions. Last year I went to Hot Pit, Auto Fest. We're doing a couple of events down in Southern California this year. It's like Flavor Express events and stuff like that.
So that's got to be kind of cool because you get to Hot Pit, you get to drive with Jeff Jones today.
Yeah. I practiced with him at Hot Pit before, but never competed against him.
It'll be good. Jeff is always down to have a good time. Have you had a chance to walk around? I know it's been raining a lot, but have you had a chance to walk around, look at any other vehicles in the show?
Yeah. Well, not the car show, but a lot of the drifters. We either know them or have drifted with them before. So,
Is there anything new that maybe you've seen for the first time that somebody tried to do with the LS at the show so far, or something that you're like, that's kind of cool, I might want to try to do that as well?
not particularly. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them. So, you know.
Well, okay. Well, it was nice meeting you. We look forward to you coming out here for the first time, and we hope you really do well. So, guys, stay tuned. What's up, Holley Drift fans? I am here with another driver at the LS Fest. Sir, can you tell me your name and what you're driving today?
Tarek Steel. It's a S14 with the S15 front and rear kit. Running a basic 5.3 aluminum block built motor with a D1 Pro charger.
Okay. So now we just interviewed your son. Has this been like a father-son drift team for a while?
Yeah, I was drag racing for years, and he's been doing drifting, and he asked me, Dad, you ever went sideways? So about a year into it, I started getting better, and this is 6 years later. We're doing competition together.
Is this your first competition?
No. I've done
what other experience?
Kids, and I've done the SoCal Am Slam, and we live up in Santa Rosa, so our home track is Sonoma. So we do a lot of we shred there a lot when they were doing it. Like Winter Jam. I made fourth place Winter Jam last one they had.
Have you had a chance to walk around and look at any other cars in the event?
Oh yeah. Most of these people I drift with all the time. Okay. It's cool seeing all the other cars though. All the other Chevy motors gives me ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's one of the things we were asking your son is, especially in the autocross guys, they have some different cars. All 510 is pretty cool, but being able to be around other guys, especially some pros, you can kind of get some good tips, right?
Oh yeah. I ask questions quite often.
What would you say you like the most about LS Fest?
The most about it? I love LS Motors, man. LS Motors. I got like 4 cars with LS Motors. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go because I know we're gonna be starting the drivers meeting soon, and you guys will finally get some seat time. We've had a lot of bad weather, so hopefully you guys can get your vehicles warmed up and you guys up to used to the track. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure. All right, guys. What's up, everybody? We are here with one of the drivers. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Chase Garrett. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, but I live out in St. George, Utah. I've been out there for, I think, 12 years now, so just about an hour north of here.
Nice. So what are you driving here at LS Fest?
A 1991 Mazda RX-7 FC 3S with, of course, an LS. My car is kind of unique because it's a coupe conversion. It kind of throws people off a lot. But it's pretty much, LS and then Mazda drivetrain, so I'm running the Mazda rear end, axles and all that stuff.
Now, I do believe you were here last year for LS Fest West. How did you do last year?
I can't remember. I think John Schaefer knocked me out last year in top 32. And yeah, did okay, but try to do a little better this year.
Yeah, you're back to do a little better. Why LS Fest? What do you like about LS Fest?
Honestly, it's one of our favorite events of the year. It's close to home, and we love LSs. Obviously, all of my boys run LSs, and we love the team that runs the drift portion of LS Fest. So it's just good vibes, super cool cars. It's always fun. I love this event.
No, it's always a good time, and that's one of the things that Nick always promotes is we want you guys to have a good time, and that's just you guys have a good time. It shows to the audience and also bridges that gap. Try to get some new drift fans out there. Yeah. Is there anybody here that you're excited to drive with, possibly?
Everybody, man. Everybody. For the most part, all of the drivers here are really seasoned. Like there are some new drivers, but a lot of the guys that come here, they're usually guys that have been coming here for years, and so we know. I'd say 90% of the drivers here, and they're all pretty top tier guys. But it's a sweet event. I like it also because we get a lot of, I guess you could say, exposure as far as people that don't watch drifting a lot. Like we have drag race guys coming over and watching drifting, and we have autocross guys coming over and checking out the drift cars. And same for us too. Like I go and look at the autocross, pits and stuff too. So it's a cool mix of everything. And the common ground, I guess, is the LS platform. But it's a super cool mix of cars here every year.
So what type of advice would you give somebody that maybe started autocrossing and wants to start again into drifting?
Just come drive. Yeah. Drifting is kind of like riding a bicycle. Like, you kind of have to get out there and do it. And then once you do it and learn the basics, you just progress from there. So if you're already doing autocross stuff, you probably have a pretty good sense of car control. It's just a little bit different car control with drifting, So I would just say sign up for a drift event, go to a skid pad event, whatever, go do some donuts and just kind of go from there.
You have any sponsors or partners you'd like to thank?
Yeah, Tire Streets, Accelerator Radial, Fortune Auto, D&D Performance Interior, Big Country Labs, Vegas Drift. I think that's about it.
You may miss it, but is there anywhere like social media people could find you?
Yeah, so my Instagram is just FC Pilot, and then we have like a team page, which is just Team Scoundrels, and we have these two RX-7s. We have another S13 that's not here. His car's down right now. But, yeah, you can follow us on Instagram, like I said, FC Pilot and Team Scoundrels.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's good talking to you, sir. Good luck out there.
Okay, thanks.
Guys, stay tuned. What's up, Holley Drift fans? I'm here with another driver at the Holley LS Fest West in the Vegas Motor Speedway. Can you tell us who you are and where you're from?
Hi, I'm Shelly Hansen, and I'm from Pocatello, Idaho.
So what brings you out to LS Fest today, and what are you driving?
I drive this blue 240 SX. It's S13 hatch, LS motor, LS3. No, NA, so no supercharger. It makes about 440, so pretty good.
So you were out here last year, and I do want to point out you went further than your husband, which unfortunately is not out here. Rudy, we miss you. We wish you the best. We know why you can't be here, and we're looking forward to see you next year. But back to on topic, you're going to have to pretty much battle for the whole family today.
No, I can do it. I'm ready. Yeah, I've been driving a lot of sim, and I haven't been able to do a lot of drive time because of FD and everything like that. But I have actually been putting the hours on the sim, and I'm really excited to drive today and get some doors. And I'm definitely getting more comfortable in my car and feel more confident. And I actually did quite a bit to my car this last winter, so made it lighter, lost a lot of weight, got a new brake kit, so a TDMI brake kit. Really excited. I did a little testing at UMC a few weekends ago, and I could left foot just so good. It was just like, before my car wouldn't even stop. I'm like, ah! Now it's like butter. So
now you can control a little easier. Have you had a chance to walk around LS Fest outside of the drift pit area?
Yeah, actually I went on a little tour with Waffles, the wiener dog, on the golf cart, and I actually went live on my Instagram, and we went and checked out all the cars and everything going on. There's a lot going on, a lot of cool cars. I've seen a lot of same cars, but they're, bigger and better. So it's cool to see that.
One of the great things that we love, and I'm sure you love as well, is this kind of bridges the gap from different motorsports disciplines to show them what drifting is, possibly building new drift fans. What type of advice would you give those people that maybe want to dip their toes into drifting, or other ladies that want to come out and drift? What kind of advice could you give them to start?
Honestly, the best way to start is if you know somebody that does have a drift car, and even a low horsepower drift car, is to just go out, ask if you can drive their car with them, or start out by riding, obviously. And then if they let you drive the car, you don't even need to drift the track. You just drive the track normally, and naturally that car is just going to step out when you give it gas. So I always tell girls, if you're going on the track, the best thing to do is you don't need to go out and connect the course. Like every time you start something, you're not going to be great at it right away. So just accept that. Go drive the track. When you get to a corner you like, give it a little throttle. You're going to get sideways a little bit, and then go to the next turn, do the same thing, and then go to the like donut box or the burnout or paddock, and then practice figure eights. So the best way you can do is to learn how to connect two drifts. So start by figure eights, and that's the best way to kind of understand how to connect a drift. But yeah, I think a lot of people naturally can pick it up. It's not, it is very humbling sport. You're like, I got this, and then you're like, oh, I suck. That's normal. That's normal. Yeah.
That's what we do. We learn. You learn by making mistakes. As far as sponsors, any partners or sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, Holley supports me. I appreciate everything. They help us out. They help Rudy and I. I have quite a bit on my car that is Holley, And also, I just picked up a new tire sponsor for the year, so I'm really happy about that.
You getting stared at? She getting stared at. You just totally you're tripping her up, man.
Oh, grab the microphone.
Yeah, that's old Formula Drift thing where I forget who was grab the microphone. Anyways, back on topic. We got a little distracted. We apologize.
TDMI helps me out with the brake kit, and looking really forward to getting more people on that brake kit. I actually modified or built a bracket for the handbrake for them, so we should be able to get a lot of people that the whole brake kit now with the handbrake brakes. So. The dual calibers. So
okay. Instagram, social media, YouTube page.
Yeah, Shelly Hansen on Instagram. Our YouTube is under Rudy Hansen, and let's see, Facebook Shelly Hansen. There's only one of me because it's CHELLE. That's me.
All right, Shelly. Good luck out there. It was great meeting you. Support the Hansens. Check them out. Follow them. We'll see you next time.
Husband and wife drift team.
Thank you so much. What's up, Holley Drift fans? I'm here with another driver here at the LS Fest West at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Sir, can you tell us your name and where you're from?
My name's Andre. I'm from Oakland, California, and yeah.
Okay, so what are you driving today? I can tell it's a vet, but anything special under the hood?
Not really anything special. It's a stock LS1. It's a 1998 Corvette C5. Just roll cage and suspension and angle and all drift things. Pretty much stock power, though.
Okay, good. So it's reliable. How long have you been drifting for?
Since 2013. So, well, yeah.
Almost. We're doing some math here. Stop with the math.
Yeah, 11 years.
About 11 years. Okay, we'll go with that. What brings you out to LS Fest? And is this your first time at LS Fest?
No, this is actually my third time here, but I've only done the donut box before. So I had to finish my cage and get it all ready for the drift competition. This is my first time doing the drift comp this year. So I like just the vibes of LS Fest, all the cool cars, the LS swap planes and everything that you could see over here. So it's just a cool event to come out, and it's Vegas, so who doesn't like Vegas?
Yeah, so you can't beat that. So you came out here to throw down your first competition. What's kind of going through your mind? First competition, you nervous, excited, a little bit of both?
Nervous, especially since they practiced our practice session this morning. So we're just going to do a couple laps and then goes into qualifying. So a little nervous, but we're just here to put on the show and have some fun and drive with our friends. So,
Seems like you had a good crew here over here. So any of these guys helped you along the way learn drifting, or are you kind of all going at it together?
Watching, definitely, Jose and Nima and all that, definitely a big impact because these guys are huge influencers and everything. So they're a big help just to watch and see what they do to their cars and what events they go to and all that stuff.
You did mention you made your way around LS Fest already. Is there anything outside of the drift paddock that kind of struck your eye as a little different?
Just a couple of cars that aren't Chevy that are LS swap that are pretty cool. Yeah.
I saw a front-wheel drive Chevy swap Civic. That was interesting.
Yeah, I saw that also. That's what I'm saying. There's some weird things out here, but it's always cool to see them, you know.
Okay. So, any sponsors you want to shout out? Any partners?
Definitely want to shout out Broke Boys. That's our sponsors. We have Sticker Farmer, Turpenstein, Verizon Bus Speed Shop, Illegal Speed Shop out of Nevada over here. A whole bunch of them, but yeah, we're glad to be here and
here to bang doors and have a good time.
Doors and show everyone out, show the cars out. He got his nice new car wrapped with all of our sponsors. So,
you have an Instagram, YouTube?
Yeah, my Instagram's Obey Andre. Not a YouTube yet, but hopefully we'll get there. Yeah.
All right, my man. Well, we look forward to seeing you out there. Have a good time. First event, guys. Stay tuned.
All right, folks, we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, gearheads and drift fans, welcome to the scorching hot action of LS Fest Vegas. Whether you're here with us live at the iconic Las Vegas Motor Speedway or tuning in from around the world, we're thrilled to have you join us for some high-octane excitement and tire shredding madness. Under the blazing Nevada sun, the atmosphere is electric. The drivers are preparing to unleash their LS-powered drift machines and put their skills to the ultimate test. Get ready to witness heart-stopping drift battles as drivers go head-to-head, sliding sideways through the course and pushing their machines to the limit. In a symphony of screeching tires and roaring engines, at the heart of LS Fest Vegas lies the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge Championship, where the most talented drivers on the planet are gunning to take home the title. With every drift and every maneuver, these drivers are determined to leave their mark on the asphalt and etch their names in LS Fest history. So grab your sunscreens and your shades, because we're about to witness some world-class driving and adrenaline-fueled excitement. Whether you're a diehard drift fan or a casual observer, the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge at LS Fest West promises to deliver an unforgettable experience. An event where speed, skill, and sheer excitement collide in the desert heat. Get ready to feel the intensity of Holley's LS Fest. Let the battles begin. Folks, you have heard me right. If you're here live, please make your way over to the main paddock. We are about to start our parade lap of our top 32 competitors as they made their way through qualifying and are now ready to do battle. Who will it be? Who will take home that number 1 spot? We want to thank our sponsors, Holley, of course, for providing this amazing venue, able to bridge the gap for across multiple motorsports disciplines, autocross, drag, everything in between. We've had a blast all weekend. We want to thank our other sponsors, Fortune Auto. Find the right auto coilover for your application. From daily drivers to track monsters, we can help you create the perfect suspension setup. Grip Royal, originally founded in 2011, Grip Royal has been customizing steering wheels for clients since day one. At Grip Royal, they are focused specifically to create your next custom interior modification. Kensei Wheels, they were created by wheel enthusiasts with a passion for design, simplicity, and spirited driving. They build performance wheels to complement the heritage of the classic while utilizing modern engineering, materials, and construction. Michigan Motorsports, of course. When you choose to shop with Michigan Motorsports, you choose to support a small business run by enthusiasts who are just as passionate about the LS platform as you are. Choosing what supplier to buy your parts from is almost as important as it is choosing which parts to purchase. And of course, we don't want to forget Simpson. Literally from head to toe, Simpson Race Products has got you covered. Check out SimpsonRaceProducts.com for all your safety gear needs. And I can hear the engines roaring behind me. And I got my brother here hanging out. Paul, what do you think about the weekend so far?
It's a beautiful day here at Las Vegas Speedway, and I just can't wait to start seeing some tires getting burned and some doors getting tapped. So I'm just excited to see what the competition brings.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting day for sure. Unfortunately, we were not able to have qualifying yesterday, so that set us back a little bit. We did run practice session for all the drivers last night. It was windy, it was wet, it was cold, but hey, we persevered. The drivers came out earlier today from about 12 to 3. They were able to practice and get qualifying done. So we're going to go from the top 32 nonstop until we get a champion. So it's definitely going to be exciting. We have a past contestant. I know he's out for redemption, Mr. Matt Coffman.
Yeah, Matt Coffman has been a serious contender last year, and as always, comes very aggressive driver. And it's exciting to watch him drive. Just last year, I really got to see him. And then recently, he drove at Laguna Seca. Okay. Seeing his driving back then over there with a backwards entry, it was pretty intense. So I'm expecting some serious driving from him today.
Yeah, definitely some serious driving. He's gunning for the number 1 spot. Our previous champion from 2023 was not able to join us. We do want to shout out him anyways. Ben Hobson, we miss you. Wish you were here.
Yeah, but he's doing great things right now.
He is doing big things, big moves. So we want to congratulate him on his future endeavors. So the championship is up for grabs. We're not going to have a 2-time champion for this event, so it's going to be exciting to see who will take it. And we have some heavy hitters. We have Rome CP.
Yeah, no, Rome is always good on this track, so it'll be exciting to see. He's driving the BMW E36, not the E20 or 82, I think is what it is, his new car. So it'll be interesting to see how he's try to adapt back to that platform.
Yeah, I know he definitely feels at home on E36. Last year, Rome CP did an amazing thing. He actually advanced on towards the end of the competition, but after he completed his run, he had a mechanical failure, was not able to to keep going. So he forfeited his spot, I believe, to Matt Coffman.
I think so, yeah.
So Matt Coffman got really close, but that was a huge show of sportsmanship.
Exactly. Spirit of drifting right there.
Absolutely. And speaking of the awards and Spirit of Drifting, let me just give you guys a little glimpse of what these drivers are going to be battling for. First place is going to receive $1,500, a custom LS Fest jacket, a Grip Royal Trophy steering wheel, and their choice of a Simpson helmet, whether it's a Bandit, Devil Ray, or Venator. Am I saying that right?
Let me see. Venator.
Yeah, Venator helmet. Okay.
Interesting.
Second place is going to receive $750, a Grip Royal Trophy steering wheel, and a pair of Simpson racing shoes. Third place is going to receive $375, a Grip Royal Trophy steering wheel as well, and a pair of Simpson race gloves. As my brother here had mentioned, there are 2 Spirit of Drift awards. One of the winners will receive a set of Kensei Formlight wheels, exactly how they want it, whatever size it is, free of charge. The other is going to receive a custom set of Fortune Auto 500 series coilovers built to order to their exact specifications.
That's nice.
So, hey, we got a lot of prizes and awards going on here. It's not just about the bragging rights. Nonetheless, one thing that we love about drifting is it's a great atmosphere. The drivers love competing against each other. In this type of competition, when you have grassroots drivers and pro drivers, also Jeff Jones is out here as well.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Jones.
Mr. Hot Pit Auto Fest himself.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah, he's out here throwing down, not using his pro car. You know, he's out here using a seat time car. So we'll see how he does. I'm sure he's gonna put down some blazing runs.
It does look like the pro car, just FYI, but not nearly the same setup or as much horsepower as the pro car. So
right, exactly. So it's going to be interesting to see how he does, bringing a seat time car out here. And he's already having, I see it every time that man's behind the wheel, he's having a smile on his face. So you got some heavy hitters. Matt Coffman almost took it last year. Rome CP almost took it last year. Jeff Jones wasn't here last year, so he might be able to take it. And several other heavy. We got Margaritas.
Yeah,
that man originally coming all the way from Greece, finally getting over here and getting his pro career going, which is pretty cool. So it's good to see all these drivers out here and a lot of familiar faces we haven't seen in a while as well. That's why we enjoy coming to LS Fest West, LS Fest East, and basically we just love LS Fest is what I'm saying. We are about to start the parade lap. Once again, if you folks can hear me out in the paddock, you may want to start making your way over to the drift track so that way you can see the battles. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what the anticipation has been building up. We had that rainy weather yesterday, kind of put a damper on the festivities, but we persevered. We were able to get qualifying and practice done earlier this afternoon, and now we are here live, not just here live at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, but also all of you that are joining us on the live stream as well. We want to thank you guys for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're taking pictures here live, please share those pictures with Holley and your favorite driver. All these drivers love to get that attention and get that recognition by you posting up their videos and your videos and their pictures and tagging them in it. You know what's interesting also about LS Fest, which is something that's not really done anywhere else in the world? The Drift Challenge at LS Fest is the only engine-specific drift competition in the world.
Which is really nice because you're surrounded by a bunch of vendors that are selling parts for your engine, and everybody has the same engine. So the opportunity to just get emergency parts is really great. You know, just to be able to share spares.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we saw that today with Tim Wallen.
Yes.
He needed to replace some coil packs and spark plugs. I mean, he had the spark plugs, but he was able to just run over to Summit and grab some coil packs and get going.
Yeah, I mean, it's very helpful. You're able to transmission. Good chance somebody out here has one. Hopefully they'll willing to either sell it to you or give it to you. I don't know. We've seen that in the past where drivers have lent transmissions to another driver, and actually that other driver that was Rome. That was Rome.
Yeah.
He had lent a transmission to a competitor, and that competitor ended up taking him out with his transmission. So it's an interesting drifting is a very interesting motorsport as far as the camaraderie. Yes, it's a competition. Yes, it can get pretty fierce and sometimes heated, but at the end of the day, all the drivers head back to the pits, crack a couple beers, and just share the memories that are built to last as they go on. I mean, some of my best memories have always been around cars, right? Whether it's a road trip, breaking down somewhere, and friends gathering together. It's just some of my best memories have all been around the motorsports industry. But I do hear the vehicles behind us. They got them lined up And you're going to see them. I believe this is going to be lined up
Based on bracket order.
Based on their bracket order. So the first driver that comes out is going to be our number 1 qualifier. Now unfortunately, we don't have a full 32 field, so there's going to be quite a few bye runs. The drivers that got the bye runs are not going to take their lap.
Okay.
Yep, here we go. We're getting ready for parade lap. And like I said, you're going to see all the drivers in order of qualifying. That being said, our number 1 qualifier is Mr. Margaritas himself, coming all the way over from Greece, taking that number 1 qualifying spot.
The Ellis Doctor, as he called.
Yeah.
You got Klee.
Yep.
Steele. You got Jonathan Harden. Cody Brettenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Nima Voss. We should have Matt Coffman flying in right now. Then Nick Klein. Yep. Cameron Schaefer. Chase Garrett. There he is.
I think
Jose Aguilera.
Mm-hmm.
Rome CP. Oh wait, no, hold on.
That's Jeff Jones.
We're at the, we lost.
Where's
we
Rome?
lost.
We
We're
lost
all
Rome.
out of account now. Okay, Jeff Jones. We got Maddox Alexander. We have Rob Huston, Ryan Fisher, Anthony Howard.
Yep. Wow, it's getting loud. I can barely hear myself.
Yeah, I can't understand what
we
the hell
are
I'm
literally
saying.
we are literally right next to the burnout box. You're not going to be able to see us exactly where we are in the live stream too much, but we are literally right next to the burnout box. So all the sounds of these LS monsters are just right in our ear. So those of you that are here live, I want you to give these guys a hand. They've made their way through qualifying. They're excited. We want everybody to make their way over to the drift paddock because we're about to start these battles. These drivers are traveled all across the globe to come here and do battles. So definitely super excited to be able to witness this here live. We kind of got lost in the crowd here. Where do we end off?
I think we ended off at Josh McGuire. We had Gabby Downing, Blaze Potts, Seth Wright, Tim Wallen, and Joshua Stewart.
All right.
At the end there.
There you have it. We have a great stack of drivers before us as we work our way through the competition.
We are missing Rome, though. We are definitely missing Rome, so that's a little interesting.
Yeah.
Must be an issue with the car or something, I can imagine.
Yeah. I see an empty spot where he should be. But
here we go.
All right, here we go. The parade lap begin. Ladies and gentlemen, here live, give these drivers a hand as they make their way across the course. Pick your favorite driver, take a pic, share it on Instagram.
Place your bets.
Place your bets. Yeah, that's right, we're in Vegas. Place your bets, everyone. Who do you think is going to take home the #1 spot? As these drivers make their way throughout the course, you're getting a little glimpse of the layout, so I might as well go over it. As you can see out there, Margaritas out front, he is making his way just past outer zone #1 in the official pace cart of LS Fest right there. Now Margaritas, all the drivers are going to work their way through outer zone #2. As the drivers go from zone to zone, you'll see the white lines, the white boxes filling and marking those outer zones. Those drivers are going to be tasked with filling those outer zones with their rear tires. They're going to be going side by side, tandem action. The highest qualifier will lead first, and the lower of the two in the battle will chase first. After they complete their first run, both drivers will then return back to the start line and have at it again. The driver that can lead and follow the best will win the battle, taking out his competitor and advance on one more step closer to taking home that Las Vegas Motor Speedway LS Fest West Drift Championship title and $1,500. Well, folks, it doesn't get much more exciting than this. If you're new to drifting, we really hope this is going to be exciting for you. We're going to do our best to help educate you on what the judges are looking for. But man, I'll tell you, it's going to be a great event.
Looks like Jeff Jones getting a little
rowdy.
Little rowdy there.
Yeah.
Putting a little burnout action.
Yeah. Jeff Jones is always rowdy, always having a good time. I remember there was a while where we'd watch him on Formula Drift, and they always have a dance.
Yeah. Well, now he's this big drift energy. That's what he's about.
He has big drift energy.
That's what it is.
Big drift energy.
Yep.
I like that. That's great. We're going to go with that. All right, folks. Well, we're about to get right into the competition. We're not going to dilly-dally around here. We want to see drift action. We want to see nonstop battles. So that's what we're going to give you, folks. So Marguerite is qualifying first. He gets his bye run. So the first battle that we're going to see is going to be Clee Steele versus Jonathan Harden. Clee Steele qualifying 17th. He'll be chasing first, and Jonathan Harden will lead. So it's exciting to see how this is going to turn out, right?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it's all going to go play out.
Yeah, it's a wide range of drivers, wide range of horsepower. The only thing they have in common is that V8 LS power plant. All these drivers powered by LS V8s, and that's what makes this event even more amazing. Is you don't get certain V6 sounds. You know, there's certain V6 sounds that we don't like, and they're annoying. You're not going to get that today. You're going to get non-stop, heart-pounding V8 action, V8 noises, America.
I like the way the bracket's set up. It's set up to where all the top 4 drivers are on each corner of the bracket. So you can't have an easy, an early elimination of some of the top qualifiers. So it really makes out for a good battle.
As I mentioned, our first battle is going to be Clee Steele, half of the father and son team. Unfortunately, I believe his father Steele, Daddy Steele, had a mechanical failure.
It seemed like he was.
Yeah, so he wasn't able to qualify, which really stinks. But nonetheless, his son is going to have to represent the family. I can see Jonathan about ready to enter the burnout box. Jonathan coming to us from San Jose, California, representing Broke Boys, sponsored by Color Fittings, Dragnet Customs, and Turpenstein Clout Kings as well. You can hit him up at ssliding2v on Instagram. And like I said, he's driving that red/graffiti 2000 Chevy Corvette with an LM7 at about 370 horsepower. Now getting in the burnout box is Clee Steele. Clee Steele, as I mentioned, he's the second half of that father and son team. He's coming to us. Actually, I don't know where he's coming to us from. Parts unknown.
He's coming from here.
He's coming from here? All right. Well, coming from here, coming from there, we don't know. But anyways, we do know he's sponsored by Nuclear Drift Cult. And there you see, live stream. You can see the matchup right now. Clee Steele is on the right and Jonathan Harden on the left. And this is our first battle. Let's go, folks. Let's get this battle underway. I see the track, and they are out the gate. Here we go. Give it up for these drivers. Our first battle of LS Fest West. Jonathan out front. Nice initiate right away. Whoa! Clee diving in, almost tapping the rear of Jonathan's vehicle as both drivers make their way through that first outer zone. Jonathan filling out that first outer zone. Clee falling back. Clee really needs to dive in the pocket if he wants to be able to take out Jonathan Harden. Both drivers attacking that third and final outer zone. Give it up for our first battle, Jonathan Harden and Clee Steele.
Yeah, Jonathan did a good job trying to keep up as best as he could, but Clee, did a great job as well.
Yeah, Clee trying to dive in the pocket. Looked like he struggled a little bit, kind of diving a little too early at initiation. Let's see what happens as both drivers make their way back up to the line and go at it again. Again, if you're new to drifting, this is a judge-style motorsport. So the drivers that can lead and chase the best will advance on. The driver that loses, unfortunately, have to call it a weekend. And here we go. Second half of the battle. Clee out front. Jonathan not too far behind. Both drivers initiating into that first outside. Whoa! Look at Jonathan trying to push Clee around the track as both drivers make their way through that first outside zone. Jonathan definitely looks like he's in it to win it. Jonathan having to make those corrections in the chase position. Getting choked up just a little bit, maintaining drift nonetheless as they attack that third and final outer zone. Here we go. Clee and Jonathan Harden making their way off the course.
So, to me, Jonathan looked like he was much more gripped up than Clee. He had a lot of more proximity, mainly because of the amount of grip that he's carrying. So you can see a lot of wobbling of him trying to keep the car in drift behind Clee. Clee did an okay job, but it definitely looked a little slower than what I would expect.
All right, Clee Steele gets the win.
Okay,
looks like
there we go.
Clee Steele gets the
there
win.
There we go.
All right, we're going to go on. We're going to move on to our next battle. Clee Steele taking out Jonathan. I do believe our next battle driver is making his way into the burnout box. So it's going to be Cameron Schaefer, I believe, versus Nick Klein. Cameron Schaefer in that Chevy Corvette. Cameron coming to us from Moreno Valley, California, pulling up to the line. Nick Klein in the burnout box. Nick Klein coming to us from Carson City, Nevada, sponsored by 926 Motorsports, MRP Fuel Injection, Torque Storm Superchargers, Holley, Texas Speed, Cali Custom Alignments. You can hit him up at WU_Seth, SEPH. He's been drifting for about 5 years, so it's going to be exciting. As you can see, Nick is going to be chasing first. Cameron Schaefer will be leading. Like I said before, Cameron Schaefer coming to us from Moreno Valley, California, sponsored by Flag Motorsports, Crown Performance, and Slide. Here we go. Thumbs are up, and away they go as drivers rocket down the straight. Cameron out front. Oh, wow, he's really almost leaving Nick in the dust there. Cameron holding together through that first outside zone. Both drivers transitioning. Nick is really far back there. He has a lot of ground to make up if he wants to be able to take out Cameron Schaefer in that lead position. And as they make their way through that third and final outer zone, Cameron Schaefer and Nick Klein come off the track.
You can really see that these Corvettes are very gripped up compared to a lot of the other cars on track. It's just they carry a tremendous amount of speed throughout the track, and it's very hard for the follow driver to keep up with these Corvettes with the amount of grip that they have. Nick did the best that he could. We'll see how he does in the lead, and just as long as he has a good lead, we should be good.
Yeah, Cameron Schaefer at about 600 horsepower out of that LS3 power plant. Nick is going to have to do what he can, really. I mean, he's going to be leading now. Nick at about 669, so it's about an even power battle right here as far as the cars are concerned. Both drivers attacking that first outside zone. Cameron all over Nick as they make their way through that first outside zone. Both drivers transitioning into that second outside zone. Whoa, what happened? Cameron Schaefer looking like he straightened out through that second outer zone as both drivers attack that third and final outside zone and work their way off the course. It's going to be interesting to see how the judges play that one out. Well,
we actually got a decision here.
A decision already?
Yeah. And we're just waiting for them to pull up here. And Nick Klein gets the win.
Wow, Nick Klein gets the win. Some would say Cameron taking himself out of competition. Our next group. Wow, I can't even hear myself talk. Well, our next battle is going to be Chase Garrett, qualifying 13th, battling Jose Aguilera. Jose going to chase. Jose is going to be chasing Chase down the straight as we begin this battle, and Chase will lead. That's weird. Chase is lead. Who's on first? Oh, man. It's always a good time here. Chase Garrett coming to us from St. George, Utah, sponsored by Tire Streets, Accelera Radial, DND Performance Interior, and Team Scoundrels. You can hit him up at FC Pilot, piloting that 1991 Mazda RX-7. As you can see on the screen, both drivers are here ready to do battle. Jose Aguilera driving that Pontiac GTO. Not a car we've seen in quite a while, but it's definitely an exciting car to watch. Really good power plant. Jose coming to us from Vallejo, California, representing Smoky Bakery. Jose is excited to be here at Smoky Bakery _Jose. And here we go. We're about ready to do battle. Jose will chase, and Chase will lead. Jose. All right. Looks like the line's ready, and away they go. Chase out front, making his way down the straight. Both drivers trying to attack that first outside zone. Whoa, what's going on here? A little shaky there. Chase looks like he's fighting that vehicle, trying a hard time getting it sideways. Jose doing what he can to try to avoid collision and just try to maintain drift. But that's going to be another interesting call for the judges.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what exactly caused that, little straight in there from both the lead driver and the follow. So here we go. You get to see it on a replay again, see what exactly goes on here. So they enter, and then just seems like he's struggling with the car, trying to keep it on track, and then he comes out of the drift. That causes Jose to also have to compensate, try to follow his line, but can't, and then has to straighten out as well.
Yeah, so Jose possibly sitting on an advantage here. Now
depends
Chase
on how depends on how the judges see it.
Absolutely,
really.
Yeah, it really comes down to the judges' call. But right now, Jose's going to lead. Chase is going to chase. Chase is going to chase. I can't stop saying. Here we go. Jose out front. Chase chasing. Now, whoa! Look it. Oh my goodness! A little bit of contact there. It looked like between Chase and Jose. This is kind of a rough run here by both these drivers. They're really going to have to dial it or vehicle, because I don't know if it's so much Jose or Chase just really fighting that vehicle. Nonetheless, not the prettiest of battles that we've seen this weekend. So as they
that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't seems to have the same issue in the entry.
Yeah. Well, as the judges decide a winner, we're going to get our next two drivers in the burnout box. Max Alexandre and Robin Hosteen.
They do have a winner, Chase Garrett.
All right, Chase Garrett's getting the win. Okay, Chase Garrett's going to get the win. Can't even hear myself talk. So next up is Rob Howenstein.
So that means, oh, interesting. Oh,
let me see here, Rob. Are you going to say something there, Paulie? What?
No, I thought we were going to see Rome, but I guess not, because he had a bye.
That is okay. Well, hopefully he can get out here. But we do have Rob and Matt Alexandre. Matt Alexandre. Both drivers ready to go. Here we go. Rob out front, Matt giving chase as both drivers make their way down the straight, initiating into that first outside zone. Whoa, really shaky lead by Robbie there. Matt, I don't know if he can even follow that. So Rob's really going to have to pull it together if he wants to take home a win here today. I don't know. Was it his entry? Or what do you think it was?
I don't know. This is like the third car that we have to do this. Same thing. It's like, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Interesting.
Well, they're going to go fix the cones because a lot of cones got punted. But
yeah,
you can see he tried, and then he was trying to stay on track, and then just it just all of a sudden slowed down and couldn't seem to keep it out there and moving, and he lost all his momentum.
Yeah.
When you lose that momentum, it's very hard to come back from that.
Yeah, well, Matt Alexandre coming to us from Gilroy, California, sponsored by Black Tracks Performance. Has some grassroots event experience. He also has been driving at Hot Pit Auto Fest as well. His victory plans are to use money for his Hot Pit Auto Fest series. My goodness, these V8s are loud. Sitting right next to the burnout box, it is hard to hear myself think.
Right?
I can't even hear myself talk when these guys are doing their burnouts.
Yeah.
All right, as you can see, Matt is going to lead now. Rob is going to give chase, waiting for the track staff to reset the course a little bit, make sure all the cones are in the original position. We want to make sure this track is consistent run after run so the drivers don't have to worry about any surprises as they make their way through the course.
We'll see if Matt has the same issue with the entry or not.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, we asked Matt why LS Fest. He said he always wanted to, never really had a chance, so he missed it every year, but he's here now, and I'm sure he's having the time of his life. Matt Alexandre qualifying 19th, Rob qualifying 14th. The weather has been tremendous today. That sun has been pretty serious, but the cool breeze has made today one to remember. All right, here we go. Matt out front, Rob giving chase. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Initiating right on that wall was Matt Alexandre in that Chevy Corvette. Oh man, Rob is really having a host of issues as he makes his way around the course. This could possibly be Matt Alexandre's to win. So as both drivers transition into that third and final outer zone, I don't know, we'll see the instant replay. Kind of curious on what happened there.
Yeah, I mean, Rob's car really looks very, I don't know if underpowered would be the right thing to say, but it looks very gripped up, and he's having trouble keeping it broken loose. And he did good on the entry, but then all of a sudden it just slowed down on him.
Huh, interesting. Right now, I was actually expecting to see Ryan Fisher versus Anthony Howard, but right now it looks like we're going to have Blaze Potts versus Gabby Downing.
Okay.
All right, well, as you can see, Gabby Downing is in that chase lane. Blaze Potts in the lead
look at the
lane.
puppy.
Hey, look at the puppy, Blaze Puppy out here. All right, both drivers making their way down the straight. Blaze Pot out front. Gabby Downing trying to chase him down. Whoa, Blaze kind of really slow through that first outside zone. Gabby Downing, we saw it earlier today, really struggling through that first outside zone. Once she gets out of that first outside zone, she's been pretty smooth and consistent, but right now Blaze Potts looks like he's just kind of pulling away. Gabby really struggling to keep that car sideways. Last year, I do believe Gabby Downing was jumping limousines out in the back there, so I wonder if she was doing that maybe.
Oh, at the dirt track. They were doing it at the dirt track.
So
yeah.
we'll see. All right.
So Gabby kind of entered very late, so I'm not sure if they're going to fault her for that, but Blaze Potts did gave a decent lead line, so I don't think there's any fault to him for that. So we'll see how it goes when he's in the chase now.
Yeah. All right, both drivers back. Working our way back up to line, as you can see in the replay, just taking another look at that. But both drivers are back up to the line. Gabby Downing in that Chevy Corvette, ready to lead the way as Blaze Potts. His puppy is not in the car, I assure you. His puppy is not in the car. If you're watching the live stream, you could see his picture there.
One thing Blaze Potts is going to have to predict is her entry, Gabrielle's entry. So it'll be interesting to see how he adapts.
Yeah, he's
maybe give her a little room and then kind of bring it in from there on.
Absolutely. He's going to have to play it safe and then try to catch up throughout the rest of the course. See, the track staff is out there just making sure the track is the way it's supposed to be. Blaze Potts, sponsored by Team Scoundrels, KBD Body Kits, Fortunato.
She's winking.
Holley she's giving the crowd a little wink there, giving the live stream a little wink. Gabby Downing coming to us from Salt Lake City, Utah, sponsored by BF Goodwrench, Dixon, Flannel, and Holley. She's got a 99 Chevy Corvette, LS1 powered, about 459 horsepower. You can find her at _GBABZ_. We asked Gabby, what were her victory plans if she were to take home the title today? She said to continue her journey of competitive drifting. Prize money will obviously help getting hotels, gas money, more tires. Nonetheless, she's been out here year after year trying to hone her skills, and I'm sure we're going to see improvement throughout the years. But Blaze Potts is going to have his hands full because Gabby has had a hard time with that first outer zone. All right, looks like they're ready to go. Gabby Downing out front. Blaze Potts not too far behind as they come down the straight. Gabby slowing down a little bit, trying to attack that first outside zone. Yes, again, she really struggling there to get the car sideways through that first outside zone. Blaze Pot's doing a pretty good job of playing it safe, but no, oh my goodness. As Gabby Downing had to come out of drift and reinitiate through the second outer zone. Blaze, whoa, there you go. Unfortunately, Gabby Downing spinning out in the lead position. Blaze Pot's doing a great job of maintaining control.
Yeah, it looked like Gabby definitely had some issues here with the lead run, and not sure exactly what she's battling there, but looks like she tried to put on her best show that she could, and fortunately it didn't work out this time. So
it did not work out.
It seems like it's gonna be Blaze Potts.
Well, let's get the official decision here as the both drivers are lined up side by side right in front of the live stream booth. Will it be Blaze Potts or Gabby?
Yeah, the judges are still deliberating, so we'll see what.
Okay.
One more time?
One
more time?
One more time.
Wow.
Wow, interesting. One more
They
time.
both had issues with the lead, so.
Okay, so. All right, well, there you have it. As both drivers, I think they're going to go right back at it again. Oh, no, they're going to send them back out the gate over there. And I believe we have our next two lined up. Let's see what happens. If we move to our next battle, it will be Seth Wright versus Tim Wallen. Seth Wright, yep, there you go. Seth Wright qualifying 15th. Tim Wallen qualifying 18th. So Seth will be leading first, and Tim will be giving chase. Seth Wright has a silver Chevy Corvette. That's all we know about him.
Oh, well.
There's got silver. I think.
It is silver.
Yeah, it is silver.
It's a lot of silver.
And it is a Vet's whole lot of silver. I'm kind of curious. Maybe he came from parts unknown, trekked across the desert, came to LS Fest, found all the parts he needed to build a drift vehicle, and now he's doing battle. As far as Tim, we know Tim pretty well. He's a long-time LS Fest competitor. Tim Wallen's coming to us from Sacramento, California, sponsored by Holley Performance and Michigan Motorsports. As he both drivers at the lines.
Two vets.
Two vets. Better
So
against
it goes.
vets. All right, Seth is in the lead position. Tim is giving chase. Both drivers initiating down the straight. Seth pulling that e-brake, filling out that first outside zone. Tim having to kind of, put the brakes on there to avoid collision. As both drivers now work their way through that second outside zone. Tim's trying to dive in the pocket. Seth seems like he's on the outer edge of the course. Both drivers transitioning through the smoke. And here we see Seth out front, Tim not too far behind as they make their way off the course.
That was a pretty clean run. Seth did a really good job of filling all of the zones out and keeping, threading that needle on this track, which is kind of hard to see because it is very hard to see where the lines are exactly. But he did a very good job, and Tim did the best that he could try to keep up with him without cutting the track at all.
Wow.
So let's see how they do when they flip it back.
Yeah, speaking of thread the needle, one thing I do know about Seth, he's a seamstress on his part-time.
Oh, because
he threads the needle, so that's why he's so good at threading the needle. He does custom tuxes and T-shirts. Whatever you like, reach out to Seth, the custom seamstress. All right, here we go. Timothy going to be out front. Coming to us from Sacramento, California. Both drivers side by side. Seth giving chase. Tim initiating almost right on the wall. Back on throttle. Seth really diving into pocket. Wait, did Tim just go around the outside of the cones there? Oh, my goodness. Tim is all over the place. We're going to see how that plays out. But Seth is really trying to apply that pressure as both drivers come out of that second outside zone, transitioning into the third and final outside. Whoa! Look at Seth.
He was trying to put it right in his door.
I know, trying to put it in the door.
He was like he was knitted together.
He was like knitting together, I'm telling you.
He was stuck on him.
Yeah.
Like Velcro.
Yeah, Seth taking that seamstress and that custom tailored
Okay,
experience.
we got a decision already,
we
man.
Do?
Yeah.
All right.
Seth Wright.
All right,
Getting
Seth
away.
Wright advancing on to the top 16. And I know we have a one more time battle. We're going to revisit that one more time battle between Gabby Downing, which you see out in the burnout box right now. Those of you folks that are not familiar with drifting, that burnout box is not just really for a show for everybody to see somebody do burnouts. It's designed for these drivers to scrub the tires. I can see Gabby Downing trying to throw in the front of her car into an understeer. They're trying to get those front tires warmed up as well. And as we see, Blaze Potts already at the line. This is that one more time battle between Blaze Potts and Gabby
And the puppy's
Downing.
back.
And the puppy's back. Blaze Pups. Blaze Potts with the pups. At about 500 horsepower. Not too bad. But Gabby at about 459. So this is a fairly even match when it comes to horsepower. Maybe about a 30, 40 horsepower difference between the two vehicles. Of course, they don't look anything alike. Blaze Potts opting for that Mazda FC RX-7 chassis. And, of course, Gabby Downing.
Picking a very popular chassis here.
Very popular chassis. I mean, that
Here we go.
RX-7 is a classic now.
Yeah.
All right. Blaze Potts out front. Gabby Downing, give it chase. Both drivers out the gate, making their way down the straight. Blaze Potts initiating almost right on the wall into that first outside zone. Gabby really struggling again through that first outside zone. Blaze Potts has got to hold it together, make a nice clean run. If he can get 2 passes, he might. Where's Gabby?
She spun out there.
Oh my gosh, she came out of the.
Seems like having a little issue. Maybe stalled the car.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Gabby spinning out right at the beginning of the second outside zone. So this is Blaze Potts to win if he could just keep it together in the chase position.
Yeah, it's really his to lose. So it's just about him playing it safe and giving Gabby the room that she needs to be able to do her lead run and try to keep his best proximity as he can, and should secure the win here.
As we are working our way into the top 60, folks, we are not taking a break. We are going to keep battling until we get a winner. So the winner of this battle will face Josh McGuire.
Sending
top
cars.
16.
Here we
So
go.
here we go. Looks like we're about to send them. Gabby Downing out front. Blaze Potts giving chase as they make their way down the straight. Gabby, let's see how she does on the first outer zone. Better this time. Much better this time. Still struggling coming out of the first outer zone. Both cars working their way through that second outside zone.
Blaze Potts not really giving her much room there.
No, he's not playing it safe whatsoever. He wants to take his spot in the top 16 battles. Whoa. Almost a collision there coming out.
We do have a decision. Gabby did put out a good lead run. That was definitely a good job on her part there. It goes to Blaze Potts.
All right, Blaze Potts, Team Scandrel win. Representing KBD Body Kits, Fortunato, Zestine Tires, and Holley Performance. Hit them up at Blaze Potts. So that means we are going to go into our top 16 competition, and it's just going to get better as we go. Guys, make sure you're following and posting your picture up. Follow Holley LS Fest on Instagram, Facebook. Check them out on the YouTube. If you guys are here live and you want to see the live stream, if you have to walk away, there is a live stream available. Get onto the Holley Facebook page.
We're getting live direct feed of Nick Swan right now.
Oh, yeah, the man, the
we
legend
lost
himself. Oh, he walked out of screen. Yeah. If you're looking at the live stream, that white tent, that's where we are. I don't know if you can see us. Woo! All right. Having a good time over here. So it looks like our next battle up will be Margaritas, our #1 qualifier, versus our 17th place qualifier, Clee Steele. These drivers get a chance to get their tires swapped in between battles here if they can. But they do need to make it up to the line and do battle.
Yeah, because one thing we have been doing has been moving quick, so
yeah,
there is no pause in this. Oh,
there we are.
We're zoomed in now.
We can do our own wave.
Uh-oh. Well, now we're live and direct. Oh.
No wave? Oh, fine.
Oh, okay,
there you
sorry.
go. That's a lazy wave.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Did you see the captain? I saw the captain.
I did see the captain in his boat behind us there. All right. Margaritas coming to us from Los Angeles, California. Sponsored by LS Doctor, Lockdown Performance, Color Fittings, NRG Innovations, Clutch Masters, WiseFab, and Drive.
He actually arrives in an ambulance.
Was that his rig?
That's his ambulance.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he's the doctor.
Yeah. Oh, he is, right. There you go, LS Doctor. So the man is ready to do surgery and battle at the same time. So he can not only take you out, he can repair you as well.
Repair your any LSs that you got.
Yes, your any LS. Any LS you have. Margaritas has been a pro driver, Formula Drift, Hot Pit Auto Fest. He's been there. He was a Greek drift champion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, came all the way over from Greece.
Wow.
We had the pleasure of actually meeting him down in Miami
a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. He actually was able to drift one of the cars that I didn't think was even driftable, and he made it.
He was able to do it, right?
Yeah,
and
he was able to do it.
Showed his skill.
Yes, does show his skill. So he was our #1 qualifier. Will he take it all the way to the top? Well, we'll see. You know, he said his victory plans, if he wins, he's just going to buy more tires.
More tires? Well, that makes sense.
More tires.
He's going to need them.
Oh, so, here we go. We asked him why LS. He said, I am the Greek doctor. He said, I have built one of the strongest LSs in the world.
Oh, really?
I believe it's the smallest, lightest, most powerful engine on the planet with no problems and a great variety of parts.
He's right. He's right.
Yeah, he's boasting, making big boasts.
It's all true.
Yeah, so far it's been proven to
I
be
mean,
true.
You really don't have any cars breaking down here right now. So.
No, LS
and they're being beat on very aggressively.
Yeah, I mean, he really wants to promote his LS Doctor business. I mean, he's, like you said, he has the
ambulance out here, ready to do surgery and rescue from any situation that you may be in.
Yeah, so you definitely want to check him out on Instagram and follow him. It's at TGD Margaritas or at LS Doctor. So check him out, like, subscribe, share. If you're taking pictures of these drivers, make sure you tag them. But Margaritas choosing the BMW E46 platform, rocking an LQ4 with 675 horsepower.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty nice. And then Clee
still we don't have much information on as far as his build there. So
no, we just know he's sponsored by Nuclear Drift Cult.
Yeah.
He's a man of mystery. Man of few words. You actually got to see him in one of the interviews before the show.
Oh, yeah.
We did actually get a chance. You actually,
how did that go?
It went pretty well. You have to see not just Clee, but also his father, Tarek, out there.
It's always good to see family and, drifting.
Family.
Family.
Yeah, family.
Family.
It's about family.
It's all about family.
All about family.
So, no, it's good to see that.
Yeah. So we did get a chance to walk around. Hopefully everybody here has had a chance to walk around LS Fest and check the sites. Every year I'm surprised by something different. We've seen LS motors in jet skis.
Yeah, jet skis.
Airplanes. What else do we've seen? Motorcycles, of course, lawnmowers, tractors.
Pretty much anything you could imagine.
Was that a sailboat with an LS out front?
I think I saw a sailboat.
We might have saw like a sailboat
with
out
an
front
LS.
with an LS.
Yeah.
So that
was pretty interesting.
There's just like no end to the madness.
No.
Saw a front-wheel drive powered LS Civic, I think. Not too sure. It almost looked like a V6, but I don't know.
Yeah. Margaritas is coming up here.
Yep. All right. This is Margaritas Katsendis coming to us from Los Angeles, California. Again, self-sponsored LS Doctor. If you need LS support, you want to check this man out at LS Doctor, at TGD Margaritas. Sponsored by LS Doctor, of course, Lockdown Performance, Color Fittings, NRG Innovation, Clutch Masters, WiseFab, and Drive Shaft Pro.
Those color fittings are pretty cool.
Have you seen them? I didn't get a chance to look at
them.
them.
They're really nice, man. They have all the sorts of different colors.
Well, I mean,
and they actually look like a well-designed, nice, actual hand fitting. So
they look like good, strong fittings.
Good, strong fittings.
They
look like good, strong fittings. So.
And different colors.
That's nice. You want your engine bay to be as aesthetically pleasing as well.
Yes. And he does a good job showcasing that vehicle. Looks very good. Again, you will see that, folks. It's intentional. These drivers are trying to scrub those front wheels. Throwing the vehicle into an understeer allows the drivers to get those front tires warmed up as well. as Margaritas pulls up to the line in his 2001 BMW E46 LX Dr. LQ4 at 675 horsepower. Now in the burnout box is Clee Steele.
I think Clee Steele's definitely going to want to jump the line on this one.
Oh, so that is a good point. One thing that the chase drivers are able to do is get a jump. I know drag racing, if you jump, you lose. But in drifting, when you're trying to gain that proximity, you want to jump the line. And there you go. Clee did. Clee jumped the line, try to gain that proximity. Stay in the pocket. Here we go. Margaritas out front. Nice initiation. Both drivers making their way through that first outside zone. My goodness, Margarita just laid the hammer down as Margaritas makes his way through that second outer zone. Wow, look at the smoke show. Clee just trying to stay in the pocket. But Margaritas is putting down a clinic of a lead run. Clee looks like he's getting kind of lost in the smoke there.
Yeah, I mean, Margaritas really did do a clinic of a run right there. I guess that makes sense why he's the #1 qualifier, right?
Yeah.
So, Clee did a good job trying to keep up with him as best as he could, but, that car is very fast, and it's going to be hard, no matter what Clee can do to try to keep up with him. So what Clee needs to do right now is put in a good lead run, and hopefully Margaritas will make a mistake for it if he's looking to take the win here.
Yeah, one thing that we've noticed in the past is sometimes you'll see that the faster drivers kind of struggle in the pocket with a slower driver. So here we go. Both drivers making their way down the stretch. Clee out front, and Margaritas giving chase as both drivers attack. Wow, look at Margaritas all over the back of Clee Steele's vehicle. Clee filling out that first outside zone. Obviously much slower. Oh, my goodness. Did Clee go off course? But Margaritas had a major correction there. Not sure if that was due to Clee's line. One thing that you must understand in the drift world, that lead driver has to put down a chaseable run. Was that chaseable?
I couldn't really tell. It's hard to see from this vantage point. Margaritas did a really good job following Clee, applying the pressure. He had a little bobble there at the edge of the first outer zone. And then coming into here, it seems to be not offline. I think that was a mistake from Margaritas. So here we go.
Wow.
Oh, Steele.
Yeah, Clee Steele gets the win. Clee Steele taking out the #1 qualifier here at LS Fest West. I'm telling you, folks.
See, it just takes that mistake.
Huh?
That was what I was saying. It just takes that mistake,
Yeah, one mistake. Following a slower driver is not easy. Up next, we have Cody Breitenstein versus Nima Voss. Nima Voss in that BMW. Cody in that Nissan 240SX. Cody coming to us from Hawthorne, California, sponsored by Bright Racing and Circuit Performance.
That BMW is just insane.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Nima Voss in that F-22 Eurofighter. That car is carbon fiber, carbon Kevlar.
It's just everything.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful vehicle, about 500 horsepower at an LS. But Cody at about 498. This is an extremely even match.
Yeah.
So, all right. Nima Voss will lead. Cody Breitenstein will chase. And away they go. Nima Voss out front. Cody not too far behind. Both drivers initiating into that first outside zone. Nima Voss doing a good job in that chase or that lead position, but Cody
making a mistake
I'm kind of curious to see what happens. We get a closer look at that in the replay, but Cody not having a great run here. Nima just pulling away in that lead position. Nima Voss sponsored by Voss Racing, Rheinald, Bronco Billies, Color Fittings, and Holley Performance.
Yeah, Nima Voss looked really solid here in the lead. It's going to be hard to put any fault on him for that bobble that Cody had and causing him to straighten out. So it looked like he was trying to make a correction, caught some grip, and straightened out there. So
well, this really could put a hamper on Cody's evening events because Cody said if he wins, he's going to bet it all on black at Caesar's Palace.
Well, let's see here. We've seen some crazy things happen right now.
Yeah, we do.
Our #1 qualifier has already been taken out.
Right.
So
anything can happen. Yep. But one thing that Cody wanted us to let him know is that his grandma still thinks he's good. And you know what grandmas do? Grandmas love you. It doesn't matter what you do.
Doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah, even if you lose. Oh, my God.
Looks like we got some issues.
Here
we go.
here, and it begins.
There he goes. Yep.
What is going to happen?
Taken out. There we go.
All right, Cody's grandma's rooting him on. But she'll love you whether you lose or not. But you may just get the victory. Oh my goodness. It's crazy how one little thing. This is like a crazy event.
Yeah, I don't know. So they think maybe there could be a possible fire, so they're having them go over to fire safety to check him out. Okay. If not, if he's just overheating, I'm sure they will have to.
He has a choice to run it or blow it.
Right? You know.
Yeah. Wow, this is turning out to be an interesting event. Goes to prove anything can happen here at LS Fest. And that's what makes it exciting. You never know what to expect.
Yeah, so they're just going to hold out and check out Nima's car, make sure everything's safe to proceed, and we'll see what's going to happen from there.
Well, folks, we want to thank everybody once again for joining us. I want to thank all our sponsors. I want to thank Holley. I mean, without Holley, we wouldn't be here. You have all these different motorsports underneath one roof, bridging the gap, allowing drag racers, drifters, autocrossers all to get together, have a great time. Fortunato as well, doing a great job jumping on board. Grip Royal, Kansei Wheels, Michigan Motorsports. Of course, this is the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge. And don't want to forget Simpson. Literally from head to toe, Simpson Race Products has got you covered.
Nima Voss is going to call a timeout to fix, make a repair.
Okay, so we're going to give him a timeout, Nima Voss. And then it looks like we will go ahead and pull
go to our next battle, I'm sure.
Yeah, go to our next battle.
Which should be an exciting one. We got Matt Coffman.
Really? Matt Coffman versus
who? Nick Klein.
All right, so Nick Klein taking out Cameron Schaefer in the previous round. I'll tell you right now, Matt Coffman, a force to be reckoned with, out for blood this one, almost getting the championship last round. And as you can see, I don't even have to look in the burnout box. I always know it's Matt Coffman because he just loves to burn tires. Matt Coffman coming to us from Central Point, Oregon, sponsored by Haltech, Rays, and Valino Tire.
His LS sounds wonderful.
Matt Coffman's?
Yeah,
Yeah, check out Matt Coffman at Coffman Racing on Instagram. Once again, if you're taking pictures, photos, videos, anything, and you're posting them on social media, please tag your favorite driver, tag Holley LS Fest as well. And here we go.
So, it had a lot of unpredictable things happen so far. So I would say,
Matt Coffman.
This is not going to be a letdown.
No, it's not going to be done. Matt Coffman, our fifth-place qualifier, he will be leading first.
Here we go.
And then Nick Klein will be giving chase. Both drivers out the gate. Matt Coffman just a rocket ship as he makes his way down the straight. Both drivers initiating. Nick kind of struggling to get his car to angle early in that first outside zone. And Matt Coffman really filling out those outer zones very well as both drivers transition to that third and final outer zone. There's so much smoke. I can't see what's going on.
Out.
That's Matt Coffman.
Whoa, there we go.
Hey, where'd Nick go? Oh, there he is as the drivers make their way off the course.
Yeah, so Matt did a really good job in the lead there, putting it out everywhere it needed to go. And Nick definitely did the best he could to try to keep pace. I can see that he cut some of the line to try to bring back the proximity. Let's see how they do it when they, put it in reverse there.
Yeah, Nick Klein coming to us from Carson City, Nevada, sponsored by 926 Motorsports, MRP Fuel Injection, Torque Storm Superchargers, Holley, Texas Speed, and Cali Custom Alignments. You can hit him up at Woo_Seth. You can see it right across the lower windshield there. Nick will lead this time. Matt Coffman will give chase. Nick said his victory plans are to use the money to put back into his program. These drivers all developing a professional program, trying to gather support from their sponsors. Anyways, here we go. Nick out front, Matt giving chase. Matt, aggressive entry in the chase position as Nick really slow. But look at Matt Coffman. He is feet away from Nick during transition. And I'll tell you right now, Matt Coffman applying all that pressure in the pocket. Nick Klein's got to hold it together as they transition into that third. Whoa! Matt Coffman barely almost tapping Nick through that outer zone number 3. Give it up for Nick Klein and Matt Coffman.
Matt did a great job. So we got a decision already here. Pulling up to the line. And it looks like Matt Coffman gets the win on this one.
All right, there you have the man from Central Point, Oregon, Matt Coffman, advancing on, taking out Nick Klein. And there you go, a little celebratory donuts there. And I'm not sure if we're going to get Nima Voss back up here. And it did seem that Nima Voss had the advantage.
I did get a confirmation Rome is broken, so Rome will not be competing,
not
unfortunately.
Again. Okay, so Rome not able to get his vehicle repaired, having to take himself out of competition.
Chase Garrett is going to run his competition by.
Okay, so this is going to be a single run, folks, a single run. Rome, CP, qualified fourth, unable to make the repairs he needed to get his vehicle out here in one piece. So Rome having to forfeit his position and just handing the win to Chase Garrett. Chase Garrett representing Team Scoundrels in that Mazda RX-7, of course, LS powered. Like everything here at LS Fest, it's got the, pretty much the wide array of parts. But here we go. Chase Garrett coming to us from St. George, Utah. Our judges are all the way on the opposite end of the track, kind of near the third outer zone. We got Zach Poloff, Dustin Millard, and Michael Thomas. Three gentlemen that not just have experience behind the wheel, but have years of judging experience. I think between the three of them, probably about 30, 40 years of experience at least. So the judges come out here. One of the most thankless jobs in drifting, one of the most difficult jobs.
Nobody wants to be a judge, man.
And a lot of thing about judging and judging a drift event, it's all about vantage point. Where we're sitting, it's kind of flat. We can't see too far. The judges are at an elevated platform. They can see everything these drivers are doing. So Chase Garrett is going to advance on.
Now that puts us to the opposite side of the bracket now. We got Jeff Jones coming against Matt Alexandri.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Jeff Jones, a newcomer here to LS Fest, but not a newcomer to drifting. Jeff Jones always down to party. We saw him doing 360s at the end of every qualifying run and doing a burnout during the pre-lap.
It's that big drift energy, buddy.
It's that big,
you can't do anything about that.
Jeff goes.
How can you keep that big drift energy in?
I don't know. You just got to let it out.
You got to let it out.
Yeah, Jeff Jones.
You don't want it to build up, you know.
No, if he'd explode.
He may.
He might explode. Jeff Jones has got to let that.
He definitely looks like a guy that may explode at any minute.
Definitely, absolutely. Oh, Jeff Jones coming to us from Redlands, California. Hit him up at Jeff Jones Racing. Of course, the man is the man behind the sceens of Hot Pit Auto Fest. So if you're over a little further west,
there he is.
Check them out. And there you go. And that 818 Nissan 370Z. I always want to say 350 for some reason. 370Z. Not his pro car. Yes, Jeff Jones is a Formula Jeff Pro driver out here in his C-Time car. It's a Nissan 370Z, LS3 powered, sitting at about 400 horsepower, and he knows how to make the most of every horsepower. So this is kind of interesting, and this is just the Jeff Jones way. It's that big drift energy he spoke of. Jeff Jones said, "Why LS?" He said, "Easy money." We asked him his victory plans.
I see you chimed in.
There we go. That's what I'm saying. Great man. Jeff Jones, always fun to be with, as you can see in that picture. Having a great time together every time I get to see him. But his victory plans are to buy everybody drinks. So, folks, if Jeff Jones wins, you got to find the man, because he said he'll buy you a drink. He's going to be going against Matt Alexandre. He's got about 625 horsepower. So Matt right now has the advantage as far as horsepower is concerned, but Jeff Jones is going to make every horsepower count. Matt Alexandre coming from Gilroy, California in that chase position. Both drivers making their way down. Whoa, look at Jeff Jones utilizing that whole straight as both drivers initially.
Whoa! He can't hold in the 360.
Yeah,
he's got to. It's that drift energy, buddy.
That big drift energy. I don't know, was there a collision there on entry, though?
I don't know.
It's interesting. We're going to have to take a look at that.
Oh, wheel fell off. That wheel fell off.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, that could be a problem. That's stance life, yo. That's stance life, yo.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay. Yep. So,
was there?
You know what?
Was there a tap though on entry?
I don't think so. I think maybe that Manji just sent that bolt on its last journey.
Yep.
That looks like an arm came off.
Jeff Jones, are you all right there, buddy? don't know if you can hear me out there.
He doesn't look happy.
No, doesn't look happy. Not a way to go out.
Now that looks like a control arm popped off, or
Yeah.
bolt came out.
Oh man. So it looks like all that big drift energy kind of got sucked out.
Or got blew up.
Blew up. Oh, I'm sorry.
We told we're gonna blew up, man.
Wow. So anyways,
you know what we can do is we're gonna have to take some time to get this remedied. May want to pop over to it.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get for the live stream audience, maybe get a commercial in here. Just looks like it's going to take them a little bit to get this vehicle off the course. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, Matt's right here right next to the burnout box.
It's really sad to see because that was going to be a good battle. We've had a lot of upsets so far. This is just another one.
Yeah, interesting. It's interesting to see all these drivers and all the time they put in their vehicle, and then when something like this happens, yeah, you're right. I think
all taken out.
I think a control arm did break.
That looks definitely like a control arm break.
Wheel, yeah. Well, at least he's okay. And it's not his pro car. He did mention he's like, I can't bring my pro car out here because I can't afford
have.
I can't afford.
They're going to have Road Atlanta in a couple weeks, so
yeah.
Can't mess around with the pro cars.
No, not at all.
Which, Rome. It's not his pro car, but it is.
Right, I know. That was Connor's pro car, isn't it? So
that is Connor's pro car.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm not going to bring out my pro car. I'm going to bring out your pro car. Unfortunately, Rome CP suffering a mechanical failure. And now we just got to get Mr. Jeff Jones, the man, the myth, the legend, and that 818 370Z off the course. Here comes the tow truck.
Okay, so we're going to go commercial while we get this cleaned up, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of net. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like no other dog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more. The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of lead. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a underdog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Classic car owners, make your headlights over twice as bright with Holley Retro Bright LED headlights. A plug-in replacement for those dim halogen seal beams, Retro Bright maintains that classic look and lasts 6 times longer. Stay safe and click the link below to learn more.
Oh.
Yep, and we're back. So, if you're just joining us, Jeff Jones, making his way down the straight, had a mechanical failure in his suspension. I don't believe it was due to any contact. We just got him off the course. We're going to try to get some official word on exactly what's going to transpond as Jeff Jones got towed back to the paddock there. Matt Alexandre may end up getting a victory in that last battle from Gilroy, California. But so right now we're going to the battle between Shelly Hansen
And Anthony Howard.
and Anthony
In the E30.
in E30.
What?
Okay. Anthony Howard qualifying 22nd. Shelly Hansen representing Team Hansen. Arguably the better half is here. Rudy unfortunately not able to make it. We miss him. Last year, Shelly actually advancing on a little further than her husband. So I know she is excited to be back here at LS Fest West. We got to interview her earlier. If you're watching the show, if you missed that portion, you can always go back and rewind the stream later on. But, you know, she's always down to do battle, have a good time. And, of course, representing Team Hansen is Shelly Hansen. Shelly Hansen coming to us from Pocatello, Idaho, sponsored, of course, by Team Hansen. She said if she wins, she's going to treat her pit crew with a trip to the barbershop and some fresh duds. There you go. You got Shelly Hansen on the left, Anthony Howard in a BMW E30, rocking the LQ9. Anthony Howard at Chowder Dumb Menace on Instagram. Shelly Hansen at Shelly Hansen. Of course, take pictures of these drivers. Make sure you tag them. It's always exciting to watch these drivers do battle. You never know what's going to happen because there's such a wide range of drivers.
I think it's always exciting to see an E30.
It's always exciting to see an E30, no matter what's inside.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Shelly Hansen's going to lead. Anthony Howard is going to give chase. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Shelly, nice initiation. Anthony really trying to apply that pressure, but kind of dropping back through that first outside zone. Shelly Hansen's going to try to pull away as she navigates through the course. Anthony Howard really falling back there. Shelly seems like she's doing a pretty good job utilizing all that angle and filling out all the zones. Anthony Howard able to dive back in the pocket almost towards the end, but still needs to get a little more aggressive in the chase.
I think Shelly did a really good job in the lead. She filled out all the zones the way I thought she could. I like the initiation. You know, Anthony did the best he could as well. I mean, the E30 is a very hard car to get grip out of, and you know, you can see that he definitely doesn't have the same amount of speed as Shelly did. So he did a good job, and we'll see how they do it when they change positions here.
Yep, Anthony Howard coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. The man is a local, a.k.a. Chowder, they call him.
Chowder?
Yeah, he said his victory plans is he's going to put an LS3 in his car. I don't know if he realizes that it's $1,500, not $15,000.
Oh, okay.
But $1,500 is a good deposit. He's going to buy his wife a new truck in that order. We'll see.
Here we go.
He can really stretch that $1,500 as he makes his way down the straight. Man, he really rocketed down the straight. But look at Shelly. Oh,
no!
Shelly!
Oh, and we lost camera.
Not only coming out of drift, coming out of focus as they make their way into that second outside zone. Shelly Hansen may have just taken herself out of this competition. Whoa! Really diving into angle. Oh, Shelly Hansen really struggling to chase down Anthony Howard. So it's going to be interesting to see.
You know,
how this
it's all
plays
about
out.
Consistency. You know, you can have that one simple mistake that can cause that type of problem, and that's what we saw right here as Shelly is in the follow right there and just comes out of drift, catches some grip maybe, and just goes straight for a little bit and then causes it.
All right, it looks like we have a winner.
Oh, we have a winner.
Anthony Howard.
Anthony Howard in the
BMW
E30.
He's gonna advance on. There you have it. Shelly Hansen essentially taking herself out of competition. And that moves us on to our next battle. I can't quite see. What do we got there?
Next battle is Josh McGuire versus Blaze Potts.
Ooh, Josh McGuire, fierce competitor.
Josh McGuire in the 240 and Blaze Potts in the RX-7 FC.
Yep. Josh McGuire in that Sparky built Nissan 240 SX. Also sponsored by Holley EFI, Coral Works, Vengeance, Vibrant, Kensei Wheels, and Tire Streets. Josh McGuire, I've seen him in the past be extremely aggressive in that chase position. So this is going to make for an exciting battle. And of course, going against Blaze Potts, it's going to be interesting to say the least. Blaze Potts has been doing a great job working his way through the field. Josh McGuire really trying to get the tires warmed up there, isn't he? That monstrous sound in that Sparky built Nissan 240 SX. I could feel it in my chest how strong the engine is.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
But I can feel it and I can't hear.
Yes.
But I do see a puppy again.
Yeah, we do see a puppy. There you go. Josh McGuire on the left there, 500 horsepower. Blaze Potts, 500 horsepower. This is, on paper, almost a dead even match. Both cars now, I think, is the S14 a classic yet? Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. You know, the FCs, RX-7s, they do struggle with grip a little bit, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, we'll will see right now. Blaze Potts in the burnout box. And I do assure you, he does not have his pup in the passenger seat. Blaze Potts. You can hit him up at Blaze Potts, representing Team Scoundrels. Partnering up with KBD Body Kits, Fortunato, Zestine Tires, and Holley Performance. Helping him get that orange and yellow Mazda RX-7 ready to do battle.
It's probably why that car looks so good. I mean, those KBD body kits, you can hit anything and they just go right back into shape. You know,
very durable.
Crack.
Yeah, essential for drifting, that is for sure. Team Scoundrels across the side. Sparky built across Josh McGuire's Nissan 240.
Here we go.
Looks like we got thumbs up, and away they go. Josh McGuire out front. Blaze Potts in the Mazda RX-7 giving chase as both drivers initiate down the straight. Blaze Potts diving in on the inside. He really wants this victory. Josh McGuire is definitely a fierce competitor, so Blaze Potts cannot sleep. Man, Blaze Potts all over Josh McGuire, starting to drop back a little bit, but Blaze has got to know he cannot take Josh McGuire lightly, and he is not. He is side by side. Both drivers making their way out of the third and final outer zone. Wow, give it up for Josh McGuire and Blaze Potts. What a run.
Yeah, no, Josh definitely looked dialed here. But Blaze Potts did a really good job. I like the way he initiated and put himself in the pocket right off the beginning. And he just kind of kept that momentum up through every one of the transitions. Every time he timed his transitions perfectly, so that way you just pop him right back into the pocket.
Wow, look at that on the replay there. As you guys, folks, if you're here live, there is a live stream you guys can check out. Go on to the Holley LS Fest Facebook page. Check out one of the posts there. You will see the link for the live stream, top 32 competition. Right now, we got both drivers back up at the line. Blaze Potts now will lead. Josh McGuire will give chase. Josh is going to have to put it all on the line if he wants to take out Blaze Potts. Blaze Potts having an excellent chase run.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. Josh McGuire in that Sparky built Nissan 240. Blaze Potts in that Scoundrel RX-7. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Blaze Potts out front. Both drivers initiating into that first outside zone. Whoa! Look at Josh McGuire. He is putting his engine almost right into the passenger seat of Blaze Potts as they transition into that second outer zone. Look at the smoke coming out of Blaze Potts' vehicle. These guys are in it to win it as they attack that third and final outer zone and work their way off the course. It is a smoke fest at LS Fest as these drivers come off the course.
That's the battles we want to see. That's what we want to see.
Yeah, if you guys out here live are enjoying what you see, please give these drivers a
round
hand.
of applause.
I don't know how the judges are going to be able to decide this one.
We do have a winner for this.
Really?
Yep, Josh McGuire in the 240 gets the win.
Wow, Josh McGuire in the Sparky built Nissan 240 taking out Blaze Potts. That was the best battle so far this evening, and it's just getting better as we go. Who do we have up next?
Next, we have Josh Stewart versus Seth Wright.
I mean, we are moving right along.
We are blazing through.
Blazing through.
Like Blaze Potts.
Like Blaze Potts. So, Josh Stewart from Las Vegas, Nevada, a local, sponsored by BC Racing, D3 Race Tech, and Juku Racing, Status Racing, Magnuson Superchargers, 777 Factory, Performance 2 Manufacturing, Color Fittings, and RTS. He's got a lot of partners helping him pilot that Chevy Corvette down the straight. Joshua Stewart out front in the lead. Whoa! Joshua Stewart really kind of slowing up in that lead position, but he is filling out that first outside zone.
Oh, my God.
Utilizing all that angle. Look at Seth Wright trying to dive in. Whoa, Seth Wright coming in close in that chase position. Joshua Stewart back on throttle as he makes his way through that third and final outer zone. Kind of hard to see what's going on with all that smoke. Seth Wright does seem to have a little bit of difficulty chasing down Joshua.
Josh's car seems like a light switch. You know, it's right here. You can see it's pretty much off, but then when he hits it, here you go, just blows up a cloud of smoke as he really steps on the throttle there. So you kind of see it kind of go on and off here as he decells to try to stay on track. But then when he is ready to lock it in, he locks it in with the pedal, and then it's just a cloud of smoke behind him and really puts the gap on Seth there.
Yeah. Well, Seth Wright, unfortunately, coming from parts unknown, don't really have too much information on this driver. He's a man of mystery. I do believe
his car's silver.
He's car silver, and he is a tailor because he likes to thread the needle. So if you need some repair, you may want to check out Seth Wright. That's about all I know, and it's all a lie. So all anything I can tell you about Seth Wright is he has a silver Chevy Corvette. Josh Stewart, this man says if he wins this, there's going to be a quick celebration with his team, then putting the money back into the program as they head out to their rookie season in Formula Drift Prospect. So Joshua Stewart doing big things, making big moves. One thing, we want to definitely thank Josh Stewart for his service. He's a U.S. Navy veteran.
Oh, wow.
Heading to Formula Drift Prospect. Definitely swing by his pit and help them celebrate the month of the military child. I'm not sure what that is. But now
I've never heard of that, but
we're going to look that up. You can hit up Josh Stewart at Stewart Fam Drifting. Again, local boy, Las Vegas, Nevada. He's been at LS Fest East, LS Fest West, Winter Jam, Hot Pit Auto Fest, and the Drift League as well. We asked him why LS Fest. He said, we love LS Fest and can't resist an event right in our backyard. So shout out to Joshua Stewart and the fam. Will he take the victory in that 2005 Chevy Corvette, LS3 powered, rocking about 800 horsepower? We're going to find out shortly as the course workers make their way throughout the course.
I see here. So this year is going to be his rookie season in Prospect?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, wow.
All right, here we go. Seth, the man of mystery out front. Joshua Stewart giving chase. Joshua Stewart looks like he gave Seth a little bit of space there as they make their way through that first outside zone. Now both drivers going to attack the second outside zone. Smooth transition by Seth Wright. Josh Stewart starting to dive in the pocket, getting ready for his attack as they transition smoothly into that third and final outer zone. Josh Stewart right there with Seth Wright. Seth Wright doing a good job in that lead position, and they make their way off the course. Who will it be?
I don't know. I mean,
one thing I can tell you is there will be a Chevy Corvette that takes this victory, and it will be LS powered.
We do have a winner. I don't know what they're doing.
Where are they going?
Not sure. I seem to think they're going to go one more time or something.
Yeah, maybe they lost count. Maybe they're using a do-over?
No, we definitely have a winner.
Okay. Is there going to be a do-over? Did we get the winner?
Yeah, so the winner of this will be Okay, here they come. I think. No. So the winner of that battle was Josh Stewart.
Okay. Joshua Stewart did take the victory.
And the Corvette.
Joshua Stewart in the Corvette. The blue, purple, green-ish 2005 Chevy Corvette of Joshua Stewart at Stewart Fam, taking the victory, moving on in the competition.
We're back to the other side of the bracket now, which will put us with Clee Steele.
Clee Steele, surprising upset, taking out our number one qualifier.
But we didn't see the battle, the last.
Oh, that's right. Nima Voss did call a 5-minute timeout, so we still need to revisit the second. Was it second half, right? I think
it was the second half. Cody Brettenstein versus Nima Voss. We need to see what happens there.
And we still need to figure out what's going on with Jeff Jones. Was he going to repair his car and come back out again? Or is Matt Alexandre going to just get the victory? And then if Matt Alexandre gets the victory, he will be taking on Anthony Howard. Anthony Howard surprisingly taking out Shelly Hansen, or Shelly Hansen maybe taking herself out of competition.
This has been a surprise every bit of every step of the way.
You could not have predicted this, and it is not a normal LS Fest. Typically when we see an LS Fest, the qualifying almost has always predicted
the outcome.
The outcome. And that is just not the case. I mean, we have so we have a 22nd qualifier in Anthony Howard, 17th qualifier in Clee Steele, and 13th qualifier in Chase Garrett. So it really is anybody's game. Matt Coffman is one step closer, and Josh Stewart being our number 2 place qualifier still in the mix. He'll be going against Josh McGuire, so that's going to be a fierce battle. So what do we got going now?
We got Cody on the line. Now is Nima Voss going to show up, or is Cody just going to get a bye run here? I'm not sure.
Well, we do see Cody Breitenstein out there warming up his tires. Nima Voss I'm not sure if it was it smoking, or did you say it was overheating?
I'm not sure exactly what the issue is. We did see smoke of some sort, whether it's evaporation from the coolant or oil. I'm not sure exactly, but they did need to go back and make a repair.
Yeah.
But as far as I do hear a car. And
there's
Nima Voss.
All right, well, right now, Cody Breitenstein at the line, coming to us from Hawthorne, California, sponsored by Bright Racing, Circuit Performance. Cody Breitenstein's victory plans. He said he plans to go bet the prize money on black. So, Cody, you may still get your wish at Caesar's Palace tonight. We asked Cody why LS. He says, I love all the different types of driving going on and all the different types of vehicles. That's what makes LS Fest great. Right now, we got Nima Voss at the line, suffering a slight mechanical failure earlier today. Back at the line, though. Looks like he got the car all dialed in. Not too sure what's going on there. Sponsored by Voss Racing, Rheinald, Bronco Billies, Color Fittings, Holley Performance, and away they go. In that BMW F22 Eurofighter in the chase position of Nima Voss. Cody Breitenstein out there trying to fill out that first outside zone. Both drivers attacking that first outside zone, kind of slowing down a little bit. Both drivers back on throttle as they make their way through that second outer zone. Wow, Cody putting on a smoke show. Nima Voss is going to have to navigate his way through that tire smoke as they pop out of the cloud. You got Cody Breitenstein and Nima Voss. Give it up for these drivers.
Yeah, Cody did a good job in that lead. Nima did a really good job in the follow there, putting the car, keeping it close, the proximity and the angle matching. So we are bringing him. Yep, we do have a winner, and it is going to be Cody Breitenstein in the 240 SX.
Right. Yeah, Cody Breitenstein with the Nissan 240 SX LQ4 powered 6.0, 498 horsepower, sponsored by Bright Racing and Circuit Performance, taking the victory. All right, well, now we're just moving right along. And I do believe, what is our next battle? Is it going to be Matt Coffman versus Chase Garrett? Or is Cody Breitenstein going to just jump right back in the pocket? Because we are at the top 8, or the grade 8. We're still not sure exactly what's going on with Jeff Jones and Matt Alexandre.
Yeah, they're checking on Jeff Jones right now to see exactly what stage of repair he is in.
Okay.
We should know in a couple seconds because they're trying to decide which is going to be the next battle. Is we're going to go back to the Jeff Jones versus Matt, or are we going to just skip ahead to Matt Coffman versus Chase Garrett? So we should know in a little bit here exactly what will be the next steps.
Yep. A lot of moving parts here at LS Fest. If you've never been to LS Fest and you're watching on a live stream, I encourage you to come to LS Fest West, East, I don't care. Come to an LS Fest in your area. We will be in Texas next month.
Yeah.
So you can come out to Texas over in the Fort Worth, Dallas area, and we are going to do this all again under the sun with all the burning tires. But you have everything here from drag racing. They're out there with the trophy trucks and stuff.
The trophy trucks are really awesome. The drag racing is awesome. You have the autocross here. That Datsun 510 is insane.
Yeah.
Burnout
box. I mean,
burnout
people are
box.
loving the burnout box.
It's just, constant craziness. Like, look at that. We got a Volkswagen Beetle that's lifted in the air. It's insane.
Yeah, you really see just about anything here at LS Fest, and you can expect just about anything at the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge because it has been a topsy-turvy whirlwind of events. As this event unfolds, it's just been, I would never have guessed half the drivers would have been in the top 8 that are there now. It's insane how it's worked out, and that's what makes it exciting.
So we're actually going to pop into top 8, it looks like. So top 8 would actually start with Cleat Steele versus Cody Breitenstein, but he just went out. So probably going to skip ahead and jump to Matt Coffman and Chase Garrett, but just wait for the final call here.
Yep. Folks, once again, we want to thank all our sponsors that have helped make this possible. Holley for bringing in all these events under one roof, allowing multiple motorsports disciplines to come together, join hands, and share the love. Hopefully we're building some new drift fans. We also want to thank Fortune Auto. Find the right Fortune Auto coilover for your application. Grip Royal, Kensei Wheels, Michigan Motorsports, and, of course, Simpson Race Products. Check them out. Support them as they support us. And in the burnout box right now, we have Matt Coffman. Matt Coffman, as I mentioned earlier, almost taking home the championship last year. Back for redemption. Matt Coffman coming to us from Cedar Point, Oregon. Sponsored by Haltech, Rays, and Valino Tire in that black Nissan 240SX. Matt Coffman said, growing up in Southern Oregon, Matt learned his drifting techniques with his father's Dodge pickup truck on the back country dirt roads. His race car livery pays homage. And then we have Chase Garrett out there. He's going to be in his Mazda RX-7 with about 360 horsepower. Chase will be chasing, and Matt will be leading. Chase in the chase. Chase is a race. And here we go. Down the straight. We got him. Matt Coffman way out front. Chase Garrett really has a lot of ground to make up. Can he? Whoa! Chase?
Where is he
the
going?
Exit stage right. Is it? Oh man, Chase is really just got lost in the smoke. As a smoke machine has been turned on. Matt Coffman has a gas pedal / smoke machine button, and you can't see anything. Almost tapping the wall. Give it up for Matt Coffman as he puts on a show.
That was pretty insane. Matt Coffman throws it nicely into the first outer zone here, and then I'm not sure what happened to Chase. He just got caught in the smoke and then went completely out of the field. And that, I think, it puts him at a huge deficit going into his lead. So we'll see how that pans out for him. But, I mean, geez, what an awesome run that Matt Coffman put on here.
Well, they're back at the line now. Chase Garrett coming to us from St. George, Utah. Sponsored by Tire Street's Accelerate Radial, D&D Performance, Interior, and Team Scoundrel written across that vehicle. Our man Nick Swan kind of taking a look at the back of that vehicle, making sure everything is in proper. Well, actually, just removing. You don't need
you
this.
Want this?
You want this? We'll put this on eBay. All right. Maybe we get him to sign it. Somebody could buy it. All right, here we go. Chase now going to lead. Matt Coffman going to give chase. Matt going to chase Chase around the course this time. Chase Garrett said if he wins, he'd buy more Accelerate tires from Tire Streets and take his girl out for a nice steak dinner.
Oh.
Very nice. I think you should take your girl out for a nice steak dinner either way. What do you guys think? That's right. All the ladies say, yeah. All right, both drivers sitting at the line, eagerly waiting.
Probably trying to clean up a couple cones here.
It's been a beautiful day here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah, you can see that ridge of mountains in the background. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
As the sun sets over the back.
Yeah. One thing I will tell you, last year we were here, it was about 100 degrees, so we are welcoming this beautiful, cool weather. Even though it did rain most of yesterday, put a damper on the festivities, we were able to still get the event completed. We are almost done. We're in the Grade 8 right now. Brought to you by Holley, Fortunato, Grip Royal, of course, Simpson Race Products. Let's see what's going on here.
We do have Jeff Jones back at the line for his second round of his battle.
All right, but we have to get this one under. We have to get this one
Here we
out
go.
of the way first. Here we go. Chase Garrett, Team Scoundrels, leading Matt Coffman, giving chase. Matt chasing Chase as they make their way down the straight. You see both drivers initiate. Matt Coffman gonna close that gap right now. Whoa! Look at Matt Coffman all over Chase Garrett. He's got to play it safe because we've seen that bite some of the drivers in the past earlier on in this competition. But Matt Coffman looking pretty dialed, doing what he needs to do to stay in the pocket and not get too aggressive in that chase position.
Woo.
Almost happened.
Oh,
Whoa! Look at that. Matt Coffman just really laying down the hammer.
So we do have a decision already as we have the drivers pull up here in front of the booth. We do give it. Matt Coffman gets a win in the black 240 SX. Matt Coffman with the win.
All right, Matt Coffman going to advance on, possibly taking home the championship. Right now, it does look like we have Jeff Jones with the 818 370Z in the burnout box. Fortunately, Jeff Jones suffering a mechanical failure on the suspension. Not really doing him any favors, but what I did tell you is Jeff Jones plans to buy everybody drinks. So hopefully he wins because, I can use a drink.
They said life is too short. Eat bacon.
Yeah. All right. Matt going to lead, Jeff Jones giving chase. So this would be the second run, I assume?
Yes.
Because unfortunately,
yeah, Jeff Jones would have been 0 with his first run. So now this puts Jeff Jones in the hot seat
here. Yeah. So Matt Alexandre coming to us from Gilroy, California, is in it to win it. Can he pilot past Jeff Jones? Jeff Jones diving in the pocket early, dropping back just slightly as Matt Alexandre pilots his way in that lead position. Matt really looking dialed in, putting the car where it needs to be. He just needs to get a full pull, and then he will possibly walk away with the victory of our FD Pro, Jeff Jones, Mr. Hot Pit Auto Fest
Big
himself.
Drift Energy.
Yep, Big Drift Energy. You know, I was telling you earlier, I think this might be a little bit of this might be set up, because when we asked Matt Alexandre what his plans are, he said he plans to use the money for Hot Pit Auto Fest series. Jeff Jones is Mr. Hot Pit Auto Fest.
Okay, we do have an award, and it's going to go to Jeff Jones.
Jeff Jones with the 370Z?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Jeff Jones 370Z gets to win.
Interesting. Well, alrighty then. As the next drive, who do we have up next?
Next is going to be. Oops, sorry.
Only thing I can say is maybe there was a collision on entry when Jeff Jones was leading.
we just had Cody Breitenstein's door pop open.
Did he fall out?
Nope,
Oh,
he's
okay,
still
good.
in there. We're going to go Clee Steele versus Cody Breitenstein.
Okay.
Back to the first battle of the top 8.
All right,
So-
here we go. First battle, top 8. The only thing I think of the last battle is there must have been some type of collision that might have caused Jeff Jones' wheel to.
I think
it was kind of hard to see from our vantage point. We couldn't see exactly what was going on. Well, anyhow, we're focused on the battle at hand. Cody Breitenstein from Hawthorne, California. Sponsored by Bright Racing and Circuit Performance. Very proud of his grandma. Grandma very proud of him. Said, my grandma still thinks I'm good. And then he's going to be doing battle against Clay Steele. Cody Breitenstein about 498 horsepower with the LQ4 6.0 powered vehicle. Clay Steele about 500 horsepower. Both drivers making their way down the straight. Cody Breitenstein out front at Not So Bright on Instagram. Clay Steele making his way in the chase position, trying to whoa.
Ooh, a little bit of straight there.
Yeah, Cody looks like he's struggling there through that first outside zone. That first outside zone has kind of plagued some of these drivers. Now, once they make their way through the rest of the course, it's like all dialed in. The smoke show begins, but it's going to be interesting to see what exactly was going on there in that first outer zone.
Yeah, you can see Cody did a decent job doing the through his entry. Just halfway through the first turn, he has a little bit of a bobble where he kind of straightens out there, and that gives Clee the opportunity to really put himself in the proper position to keep the proper proximity and angle throughout the rest of the course, really giving Clee, I think, the advantage here. You know, obviously the judges are the final answer, as we've seen throughout.
Yeah, well, the judges, they have a higher vantage point. They're actually on a scissor lift, so they actually get a nice bird's eye view of what's going on. Clay Steele will lead, sponsored by Nuclear Drift Cult in that gray Nissan 240SX, and Cody is giving chase. Both drivers making their way down the straight, initiating into that first outside zone. Cody really trying to apply that pressure early.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if there was a little contact there, but Cody coming at, whoa. Clay straightening out. This is
was there a little
both
contact
drivers.
and caused some issues?
Oh man,
or?
just call it a wash. Just got to stop drifting, because I mean, there's just everybody straightening out. There's a bunch of bobbles. This is not what we want to see. Again, Clay really struggling there with that vehicle, and Cody, I don't know, man.
I don't know. That was interesting. Clay looked good from the entry, and then we had Cody do I think there's a little bit of contact. I'm not sure, but Cody bobbled and straightened, and we just Clay had a hard time from there.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting call here.
We do have a winner. It's going to be Cody Breitenstein in the 240 SX green.
All right, Cody Breitenstein with Bright Racing taking the win with his 1992 240 LQ4 powered. It's that green color. Unfortunately, Clay Steele in that gray Nissan 240 Vert is going to have to call it a day, not before burning some last-minute tires. Who do we have up next?
We have Jeff Jones versus Anthony Howard.
Wow, we're just working our way right through. So we're in the top 4 right now?
Top 8.
Top 8 still? Okay.
We have 2 more battles in the top 8 to get to the top 4.
All right.
We're blazing through. That does put Cody Breitenstein against Matt Hoffman for the top 4. We just need to see how Jeff Jones and Anthony Howard and Josh McGuire and Josh Stewart work out.
Ooh, Josh versus Josh. That's going to be a fun one to announce. Easy. I know that one. I can call it already. Josh
definitely wins.
Josh gets the win. I'm calling it. Jeff Jones, our third place qualifier, will be doing battle against our 22nd place qualifier in his BMW E30. Jeff Jones will lead, being the high qualifier. Jeff Jones will lead first. Anthony Howard will give chase. Jeff Jones versus Anthony Howard. Again, Jeff Jones, Mr. Hot Pit Auto Fest himself, out here, hanging with the bros, hanging with me in that picture. Always a great time. I love that picture. You hit him up at Jeff Jones Racing, sponsored by Kumo, at about 400 horsepower. Jeff Jones is a pro driver using his seat car today. Coming to us from the Redlands, California. And he's got to buy everybody drinks. He better buy me a drink. That's all I know. All right. Anthony Howard in the only BMW E30 in the competition. Coming to us from here at Las Vegas, Nevada. Anthony Howard, a local. They call him Chowder. Hit him up at Chowder the Menace. Sponsored by? Not yet. So if you're out here and you want to sponsor a BMW E30 drift car, you may want to reach out to Anthony Howard. All right. Hands are up and down, and away they go. Jeff Jones out front. Anthony Howard giving chase. Anthony, he's really going to have his hands full with Jeff Jones as Jeff Jones attacks that first outside zone. Anthony Howard actually looking pretty dialed in the chase position as the drivers transition into that second outside zone. Whoa, Anthony Howard way off course, but able to dive back in the pocket. Not too bad. As they finally transition into that third and final. Oh, no! Anthony Howard looping it halfway through that third outer zone, and the party man himself with that big drift energy, Mr. Jeff Jones.
Yeah, Jeff's entry was a little weird, a little slow to get back on the power there after pulling the e-brake, but the rest of the course, he seemed to do a pretty good job. We lost Anthony here right off the course, trying to keep up with Jeff as best as he can, and then I think it really, Jeff's transition there was a little slow, which caused Anthony to make a mistake there.
Jeff may just put a wrench in Anthony's plans. If he wins, he's getting by an LS3 for his car and buy his wife a new truck. Not that much money at stake, but we asked him why LS. He said nothing better than pure bald eagles screaming out the tailpipe out of that BMW E30. Here we go. Anthony Howard in the black BMW E30 will lead Jeff Jones in the 818 Nissan 370Z, about to give chase as the track workers are out there trying to put the cones back where they're supposed to be. Very important to keep this track consistent run after run. You can hit up Anthony Howard at Chowder the Menace on Instagram. Jeff Jones Racing. Short, simple, and sweet. Bringing that big drift energy here to LS Fest West. Right now, Anthony Howard does seem to have the disadvantage, but doesn't really mean anything. Okay, we've already seen some interesting battles and some odd turn of events that have led to the point where we are right now.
We are waiting for the track to get cleaned up a little bit. We had a couple cones get pushed out of the way during the last round, so seeing what we can do to clean up the course as quickly as possible, and we'll be right back in the action here.
Yep, just shortly. We want to thank our sponsors, Holley, Fortunato, Grip Royal, Kensei Wheels, Michigan Motorsports, and Simpson Race Products. Thank you for all your support. We ask you on the live stream and here live to support our sponsors as they support us. All right, looks like we're getting thumbs up from the man himself, Nick Swan, and away they go. Anthony Howard out front in that black BMW E30. Jeff Jones in that 818 Nissan 370Z as they make their way through that first outside zone. Jeff Jones standing right there. Whoa, what is going on? Anthony Howard shutting it down, coming out of drift. exiting that first outside zone. Jeff Jones avoiding collision, having to take the pass as they make their way off the course. In the second half of this battle, Jeff Jones yet again in the lead position.
We do have a winner, and it's going to be Jeff Jones in the red 370Z.
All right, Jeff Jones coming to us from Redlands, California in that 818 Nissan 370Z. Taking the victory one step closer to taking the championship. And I there you go. Who do we have up next? I think that's Josh versus Josh, correct?
Yep, Josh McGuire versus Josh Stewart. We got Josh McGuire in the red 240SX, and we have Josh Stewart in the Corvette.
Yeah, Josh Stewart, a local here from Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, Chevy Corvette, that purple and green 2005 at about 800 horsepower. And then we have Josh McGuire in that Sparky-built Nissan 240SX. It's Josh versus Josh, battle of the Joshes. Which Josh will remain victorious? Josh
We're not
McGuire.
joshing around.
That was a good one. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, no joshing around. I like that. That's great. All right, Josh McGuire in that Sparky-built Nissan 240SX, Holley LS, Coral Works, Vengeance, Vibrant, and away they go. Josh Stewart out front. Josh McGuire giving chase as they attack that first outside zone. Whoa!
Ooh,
Josh McGuire really getting aggressive, able to make that correction, stay in drift, stay in the pocket as Josh Stewart attacks that second outer zone, and they make their final transition into the third and final outside zone. Joshua Stewart really put on a smoke show. Josh McGuire in that Sparky-built Nissan 240SX is able to navigate through the smoke. What a run. Give it up for these two drivers.
That is an absolute smoke show. So it took Josh Stewart a little bit to get dialed in here in the first turn. It seems like that's kind of a constant thing going, but once he got set up, he was really set on the line from there on. So
right, he just kind of locked in and just was on rails throughout the course. Both drivers do an amazing job in both the lead and follow positions. So this is going to be a close one, folks. You definitely don't want to walk away now. You want to stay tuned and see what happens. Will Josh win or will Josh win? All I know is
we need to let the smoke clear a little bit.
We do,
because that was kind of crazy with the amount of smoke that was going on.
Pretty serious right now. As you see on the screen, Josh McGuire will lead in that Sparky-built Nissan 240. Joshua Stewart in that Chevy Corvette will give chase. Joshua Stewart sponsored by BC Racing, D3 Race Tech, Injuku Racing, Status Racing, Magnuson Supercharged, 777 Factory, Performance 2 Manufacturers, Color Fittings, and RTS at Stewart Fam Drifting. Check them out. Here they go. Josh McGuire making his way down the straight in that lead position. Josh Stewart giving chase. Whoa, whoa. Almost contact. But, Stewart doing a great job staying in the pocket, staying in drift as both drivers make their way through that second outside zone. Whoa, almost side by side. Josh McGuire out front. Josh Stewart giving chase. Navigating their way through that. Oh, my goodness. Look at Josh Stewart all over Josh McGuire. Wow. Give it up for these drivers.
This is going to be hard to judge because both had mistakes in the first turn, but after that, it was pretty much locked in.
Yeah, it was locked in for sure.
We do have a winner, though. It's going to be Josh Stewart in the purple and green Corvette.
All right, Josh Stewart from Las Vegas, Nevada, a homeboy in that Chevy Corvette, taking home the victory. So
that does move us to the top four.
All right.
That means we'll be moving to the next battle, Cody versus Matt Coffman.
Okay, nice. We are almost finished with the top 32 competition here at the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge. I hope everybody's having a great time. Hopefully building some new drift fans.
So we will be doing a top third, or not top third, but a third place battle. So the loser from Cody and Matt's battle and the loser from Jeff Jones and Josh Stewart's battle will battle for third.
Okay, all right, so there will be a battle for third and fourth. And, of course, first and second for that championship. Who will take home the title of the 2024 LS Fest West Drift Challenge champion here at the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge? what an event. The way things have unfolded throughout the day, it's turning out to be one event to remember. We want to thank our sponsors once again. Of course, Holley, putting all these different motorsports disciplines underneath one roof. Couldn't do it without them. Fortunato, find the right Fortunato coilover for your application. From daily drivers to track monsters, they can help you create the perfect suspension setup. Grip Royal, originally founded in 2011. Grip Royal has been customizing steering wheels for clients since day one. Grip Royal is focused specifically on creating your next custom interior modification. Kensei wheels, they were created by wheel enthusiasts with a passion for design, simplicity, and spirited driving. They build performance wheels that complement the heritage of the classic while utilizing modern technology. And of course, thanks to Michigan Motorsports for sponsoring the Drift Challenge. When you choose to shop with Michigan Motorsports, you choose to support a small business run by enthusiasts who are just as passionate about the LS platform as you are. Choosing what supplier to buy parts from is almost as important as choosing which part to purchase. And we don't want to forget Simpson. Literally, from head to toe, Simpson Race Products has got you covered. Check out SimpsonRaceProducts.com for all your safety gear needs. It's been an amazing event, and we are looking forward already to the next LS Fest event that will be taking place in Texas. If you're watching on the live stream and you're in the Texas area, please, make sure that you come check us out, and you're really not going to regret it. As far as today, there are some awards and prizes that will be taking place. First place is going to take home $1,500, an LS Fest jacket, a Grip Royal steering wheel, and a choice of helmets between the Simpson Bandit, Devil Ray, and Venator helmet. Second place will take home $750, a Grip Royal trophy steering wheel, a pair of Simpson race shoes as well. Third place is going to get $375, Grip Royal trophy steering wheel, and a pair of Simpson race gloves. There will also be 2 Spirit of Drift awards. The 2 winners will be chosen at the end of the event. One will receive a set of Kensei Formlight wheels. The other will receive a custom set of Fortune Auto 500 serial coilovers built to their specific needs and built to order. So definitely want to shout out and appreciate all those sponsors. Once again, support our sponsors as they support us. And I do believe I hear a car in the background. Hopefully we're going to get this next battle underway. So this is going to be the first battle of the top 4, and that is Matt Coffman out there warming up his tires. Matt Coffman, our 5th place qualifier, going against Cody Breitenstein, our 9th place qualifier. And both drivers are, they've just been doing a phenomenal job all day. Wow, Coffman always putting on a smoke show. Matt Coffman pulled up to the line, coming to us from Central Point, Oregon, sponsored by Haltech and Ray Zambolino. And of course, you got Cody Breitenstein in the burnout box right now. Cody doing what he needs to do, coming to us from Hawthorne, California, sponsored by Bright Racing and Circuit Performance. In that 1992 Nissan 240SX, that pink and green livery there, Matt Coffman looked like he's trying to get some of that smoke out of his vehicle. Cody Breitenstein said that if he wins, he's getting better on black. Well, right now, he has to get back past Matt Coffman in that black Nissan 240.
Well, he definitely bet it on black.
Yeah,
now.
He can't bet it on black.
Don't bet black.
Don't bet black now, Cody. Don't bet. Bet pink and green. All right, here we go. Down the straight, Matt Coffman rocketing down the straight. Cody Breitenstein not too far behind in the chase. But whoa! Look at that, almost contact on initiation as Matt Coffman just murdering it through that first outside zone, putting on a smoke show. Cody doing an amazing job, able to navigate through all that smoke, starting to drop back now. But Matt Coffman, what a monster that man can be behind the wheels. At just a plume of smoke comes out of the back of that vehicle. Man, Cody's got his hands full.
Matt Coffman with just an awesome lead run here. Cody doing his best job to follow. Got lost in the smoke a little bit after the first turn here. But did a good job as best as he could here. We'll see how they go in the second turn here.
Yeah. All right. Well, like Cody made a brief stop here at the burner box, but now making his way over to the start line. Again, Cody Breitenstein from Hawthorne, California. at Caesar Palace. If he wins, he will bet it on black, but right now he's betting it all on himself. Cody's going to lead. Matt Coffman will give chase. You can hit up Cody Breitenstein at not so bright, not underscore so underscore bright, Breit. He is in a lead position. Or you can hit up Matt Coffman at Coffman Racing. If you're taking pictures, make sure you tag LS Fest and your favorite driver. Well, we're about to see what's going to happen. I know Cody's grandma's rooting him on. Win, lose, or draw. Grandma always thinks you're good, buddy. Cody said, LS Fest is a rad event where you get to drive with pro guys and hang out with everyone all day. And that's what this is. It is a festival of motorsports, and we love being here. Oh, actually,
What?
Cody Breitenstein, he said he got engaged to his future wife, Heather. Also his spotter, so congratulations to Cody and Heather. Wow, that's a family team there.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty cool.
Just waiting to clear the track here. Make sure everything's set up correctly before we go and send these guys again.
What a turn of events it has been. Not the typical LS Fest competition, and it is making it more exciting. You know, we have 4 of the best drivers from around the country assembled
here.
Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting the okay. Hands are up and they're down. Away they go. Cody out front. Matt Coffman not too far behind. Both drivers attacking that first outside zone. Whoa, Matt Coffman diving in early for the attack, surging forward, trying to apply that pressure to Cody, but Cody doesn't seem to be phased whatsoever as they make their way through that second outside zone. Matt Coffman is right there side by side with Cody Breitenstein. Cody Breitenstein putting on his own smoke show in the lead position as they make their way off the course. Give it up for Cody Breitenstein and Matt Coffman. Just might have been the run of the evening. Amazing job, both drivers.
That was a really good run. You know, Matt Coffman did a really good job in the follow right there, but Cody also did a great lead. So let's see where it ends up, and it looks like we already have a decision. Matt Coffman in the black 240SX gets the win.
Matt Coffman in that black Nissan 240SX advances on. Cody Breitenstein, valiant effort. But unfortunately for him, Matt Coffman is going to advance on. But Cody's not done yet. Cody will have the opportunity to battle it out for that third place spot. So we don't want him to go too far. He will have one more battle to face. Cody Breitenstein will battle the loser of the next battle. Whoever wins will advance on to the first and second place battle. Whoever takes the loss on this round will go and battle Cody Breitenstein. Right now we have Josh Stewart and Jeff Jones. Jeff Jones in the chase position. Josh Stewart in lead position as they make their way down the course. Josh out front, rocketing down the straight. Jeff Jones able to push past some mechanical failures early. Look at Jeff all over Josh as they go through that first outside zone. Nice transition. Both drivers. Jeff staying in the pocket. Joshua Stewart doing a good job filling out that outside zone. Final transition into that third outer zone. Both drivers looked in, dialed in as they make their way through the smoke. Give it up for Josh Stewart and Jeff Jones. Wow.
Man, Josh Stewart's car is just a smoke machine. You can see as he enters into the first turn, does a good job keeping up speed here. Jeff Jones is just on him, just pegging that door, staying in the pocket, timing the transition well so that way Stewart can't run away from him here. And it just kind of goes out that whole way throughout the whole rest of the course. And we'll see how it does when
they go back at it again.
They go back at it when Jeff's in the lead here. So
yeah, well, Josh Stewart, our U.S. Navy veteran, definitely want to thank him for his service coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. Right here is going to try to take out Jeff Jones as they make their way down the course. Jeff Jones initiating almost right on the wall. Whoa, Jeff Jones slowing up on initiation, but not phasing Josh Stewart whatsoever. Josh Stewart, a great job staying calm, cool, and collective in the pocket. Whoa, diving in for the attack. He's letting Jeff know that he's right there with him, side by side, as they make their way through the course, transitioning into that final and third outer zone. Popping out through the smoke, Jeff Jones out front, and Josh Stewart giving chase. Give it up for these two drivers, folks. Wow.
I mean, Jeff, what an entry. It was really, really crazy being right on the wall there. We'll see where the judges decide here. A lot to go over.
Will it be Jeff Jones or Joshua Stewart? As we're awaiting the judges'
We do
decision.
have a decision, and
Really?
it's going to be Jeff Jones in the red 370Z
All
for the
right,
win.
Jeff Jones getting the win. Jeff Jones, one more step to taking home the LS Fest West championship title. Jeff Jones from Redlands, California, advancing on in that red Nissan 370Z. But the night is not over for Joshua Stewart. Joshua Stewart will be doing battle shortly. I don't know if they're going to give him a little time to change tires. So who's look like we have battle for third spot? Third and fourth is going to be Joshua Stewart versus, can't see from here. So it should be Joshua Stewart versus Cody Breitenstein.
For third place battle.
Third and fourth place.
They got to give him a second just to change tires here, and they should see him right up back up the start line.
Okay, well, this may be the last time I really get a chance to thank all our sponsors. I want to thank Holley. You know, without Holley, we wouldn't be. I mean, they provided.
Wouldn't have this.
Yeah, we wouldn't have this event. I mean, it's not often you see a festival, a motorsports festival, that is able to bridge the gap between all these different motorsports and put it in one place where everybody can just hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
how many companies that produce products for your race car do things like this? I don't think there's any
to this scale.
Not even to this scale. Like I don't know of any other parts companies that really do this, and it's great what Holley does for all motorsports we see here. I mean, we see everything from off-road to autocross to drag racing and drifting. They just all inclusive, making sure everybody has fun and has the opportunity to work on their car, modify their car, and they offer a whole range of parts, no matter whether it's LS or Mopar or Ford, covering all the whole gamut.
Yeah. We also want to thank Michigan Motorsports. This is the Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge. When you choose to shop with Michigan Motorsports, you're choosing to support a small family business. And that's what it's about, giving back to the community, supporting our sponsors as they support us. Kensei Wheels as well. Grip Royal, always doing a great job with the steering wheels, providing those for those drivers. Some of these drivers have multiple steering wheels.
Yeah, right.
Grip Royal is just a huge supporter of the drift community. And
I love my Grip Royal.
Yeah, I got my Grip Royal. I got my custom wood grain steering wheel. Definitely shout out to Scott for helping us out with that. But we also cannot forget Simpson Race Products. I mean, they literally got you covered from head to toe. So check out SimpsonRaceProducts.com. As we're letting the drivers change tires for a little bit. Well, I don't know. We'll see how the evening is going to unfold. We got a little downtime here. But might as well go ahead and go over the prizes and awards. First place is going to receive $1,500, an LS Fest jacket, Grip Royal, trophy steering wheel, and a choice of helmets between the Simpson Bandit, Devil Ray, or Venator helmet. Second place will receive $750, a Grip Royal trophy steering wheel, and a pair of Simpson race shoes. Third place will get $375, Grip Royal steering wheel trophy, and a pair of Simpson race gloves. And there will also be 2 Spirit of Drift awards, where one will receive a set of Kensei Formlight wheels, and the other will receive a custom set of Fortune Auto 500 series coilovers built to their specifications and built to order. So shout out to all our sponsors for making this happen. Okay, during the downtime, we did get a little feedback from the judges. So apparently in the Jeff Jones versus Matt Alexandre battle, there actually was contact in the first half of that battle. That it was what caused the failure of Jeff Jones's mechanical failure.
Oh, really?
So it was hard to see from the vantage point. Without having the drone here today, we weren't exactly able to see, but from the judges and I think from the drivers' feedback, they were able to determine that there was actual contact causing the failure for Jeff Jones. That's why Jeff Jones, even though he did make it through the first outer zone, the mechanical failure was due to contact faulted towards Matt Alexandre. So that's why he advanced on.
That does make more sense now, because it's kind of odd for that just to break, right?
Yeah. So Matt was deemed at fault, but it looks like we're going to be doing our third.
Yeah, we have Josh Stewart at the start line here, well, at least at the burnout box, and we're just waiting for Cody Breitenstein to show up so that we can get our third place battle. And we have Josh Stewart entering the burnout box. Oh, and there's Cody Breitenstein.
All right, well, as we get underway on this third and fourth place battle between Cody Breitenstein and
Josh Stewart.
Joshua Stewart.
Josh Stewart's already warmed his tires. He's at the start line. Now just waiting for Cody to
pull up to the line there. There you see on the screen we have Joshua Stewart at about 800 horsepower, seeming to have the advantage. Cody at about 498 out of that Nissan 240SX. So here we go. Joshua Stewart will lead. Cody Breitenstein will give chase. Looks like we have thumbs up from Mr. Nick Swan himself. Hands down, and away they go. Give it up. This is the battle for third as both drivers make their way out around that first outer zone. Josh Stewart out front. Cody Breitenstein not too far behind. Cody's got to try to close that gap, apply that pressure. Will it face Josh Stewart right now? Josh Stewart really looking dialed in, putting on a smoke show for the fans here. Both drivers attacking that third and final outer zone. Coming out, punting a cone was Joshua Stewart. I mean, he got some airtime on that cone.
Yeah, Josh Stewart did a really good job here filling out those zones like he has been constantly throughout this competition. Keeps a good lead up on Cody Breitenstein here. Cody doing his best to try to maintain proximity, but anytime that Josh Stewart mashes on that gas, it just pulls away here. And as you can see, he just punts his cone out of the way here, boom, and we'll see how they do when we trade spaces here.
All right, here you go. The back up to the line. Cody is now going to lead. Hit him up at not_so_bright. And then Josh Stewart at Stewart Fam Drifting will be giving chase. See Mr. Nick Swan himself kind of reaching inside the cockpit of Cody Breitenstein's vehicle, making sure that door, I think that door did pop open once earlier.
Yeah, that door did pop open once before, so just making sure it's all latched, everybody's safe, so we don't have any issues here.
Well, as my man Nick Swan here is trying to make sure that door doesn't open up on Cody. Another thing besides spinning out or straightening out completely that may cause a zero is if a hood opens up, a door opens up. You know, safety is extremely important. Safety is paramount, so we need to make sure everything stays closed. So, well, looks like they might get it covered. I don't know. Okay, talking to the judges. I think looks like we're gonna send it. See what happens. All right, you ready? You ready? And away they go. All right, give it up for these drivers. Who will get third? Who will get fourth? Cody Breitenstein out front in that lead position. Joshua Stewart almost coming into the side of Cody Breitenstein's vehicle. Almost a collision there on entry, but both drivers dialed in as they make their way through that second outside zone, piling their way through that smoke. Wow, look at Cody. Just seems like he's really dialed in on point. Joshua Stewart, but he's right there step by step. I would not want to be a judge tonight. Definitely want to shout out to all our judges. Zach, Puloff, Dustin, and of course Michael out there, all doing a great job.
Yeah, Josh Stewart applied a lot of pressure onto Cody there. And we do have a decision already.
Okay.
We do have a winner, and that winner will be Josh Stewart in the purple and green Corvette.
All right, Joshua Stewart in the Chevy Corvette will advance on. Not advance on. He's going to take third. Advancing on. Joshua Stewart will take third. And Cody will be taking fourth. Joshua Stewart doing a great job. So, wow. What an event it's been so far. One more battle, folks. One more battle. Who will claim the championship title? Will it be Jeff Jones from the Redlands in California in that 818 Nissan 370Z? All I know, I want to hang out with him because he's going to buy everybody drinks if he wins. And he just wanted to make sure everybody knows that life is too short to not eat bacon. Life is too short to not eat bacon. That is a quote from the man with big drift energy, Jeff Jones himself. Our Formula Drift Pro driver out here in his seat time car. And now, the man that is clearly out for blood, Matt Coffman. Matt Coffman coming extremely close last year to taking home the 2023 LS Fest West Drift Champion. He's back here to do battle. Matt Coffman in that all-black Nissan 240SX. Very evenly matched. Jeff Jones about 400 horsepower. Matt Coffman around 500 horsepower. Guys, this is it. This is potentially the last battle of the night. I want you guys to give it up for both Jeff Jones and Matt Coffman as they make their way around the course. Really hoping that we really created some new drift fans and that you guys will be locked in. Hopefully come to drive one day.
Oh.
That'd be nice, right? Watch come full circle. All right, Jeff Jones will be leading in that 818 Nissan 370Z. Giving chase will be Matt Coffman. Away they go. Jeff Jones out front. Matt Coffman in the chase position. Jeff Jones initiating. Matt Coffman almost diving right in there. Matt Coffman doing an excellent job keeping that proximity, being aggressive, applying that pressure as Jeff Jones navigates his way through that second outside zone. Punty cone riding that outer edge. Man, just both drivers getting lost in a plume of smoke. Final transition into that third and final outer zone. Can't even see them. It's just so much smoke out on that course. But here you go, Jeff Jones and Matt Coffman. What a run.
Took Jeff Jones a second to get locked in here in the first outer zone. But once he got locked in, it was all just set on the line all the way through. But you can see Matt Coffman was doing a great job in the follow, keeping proximity, matching angle, and doing a good job on the transition. So it's going to be a tough one to call, I'm sure, as they go here and swap positions here.
Yeah, well, Matt Coffman coming to us from Central Point, Oregon, sponsored by Haltech, Rays, and Valino Tire in that black Nissan 240SX. Said he learned drifting in his father's Dodge pickup truck out in the country on those dirt roads. Taking that, just having a good time on the dirt roads, bringing it to the track behind this Nissan 240SX. Jeff Jones, of course, always exciting to watch. Coming to us for the first time. For his first time out here, he may be able to walk away with the championship. We'll see. Jeff Jones coming to us from the Redlands in California. Out here, ready to party, as always.
I do see something on the floor behind Matt's car. I don't know if that's a piece of a... Oh, it's the drone.
All right, away we go. This could be the final battle. Give it up for Matt Coffman and Jeff Jones. Whoa, Jeff Jones all over Matt Coffman on entry. Wow, this is a fierce battle. Look at Jeff Jones. My goodness, in a chase position. He's really trying to apply that pressure. Let's see, will he be able to take out Matt Coffman? Will Matt Coffman win? I would not want to be a judge. Give it up for Matt Coffman and Jeff Jones. cheer these two drivers on.
Whew,
what an amazing event.
I mean, there's nothing to call on that. I mean,
Yeah.
they both just did an amazing job,
well,
both in the lead and the follow. This is really these are your top two competitors right
well,
here.
we're not going to announce the winners quite yet, unless it's a one more time.
I'm waiting.
Yep. So if we have a winner,
Just waiting for the judges to confirm they have a winner and be able to bring them up to the podium.
folks, I want to thank everybody for coming out here. What an event it has been. We had to fight some rainy weather, but we were able to get a full pool at the end of the day and work our way to a top 32 competition. Do they have a winner?
I did get a word that we do have a winner, so we
Okay.
will not be going one more time.
Okay, so
we
we'll not
will
be at one more
see
time. Nice.
a winner here.
All right, as we pull the drivers all up to the start line, I want you guys to give these drivers a hand. When they get out of their vehicle, just let them know how excited you were. Hopefully we've made some new drift fans. Just want to shout out to all the drivers, all the crew, everybody that made out here, all the sponsors that helped made this possible. Want to thank Holley, of course. We want to thank Fortunato, Grip Royal, Kensei Wheels, Michigan Motorsports, and Simpson Race Products. All right, as we got the cameras on these drivers. Looks like Joshua Stewart.
So we're going to call third.
All right, give it up for these drivers, folks. Give it up for Mr. Jeff Jones, Matt Coffman, and Josh Stewart, all these drivers fighting through adversity, coming here, throwing down lap after lap. And I do believe we have an official winner. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to give the first award to our third place contestant. Of course, we already know this already. Mr. Joshua Stewart taking the third spot here from Las Vegas in his own backyard. Joshua Stewart, congratulations for taking third. Nice big hug. Always a good time. Want to thank the fam for coming out here to support him. Next, we're going to go ahead and announce our first place winner. Our first place winner, well, I'm going to have to lean on my brother. Who's the first place winner, Paul? Do we have?
We're waiting for the.
We're still waiting.
For the news, yes.
Oh, okay. So we don't have an official decision yet. Whoa, the suspense is killing me. I hope it lasts. Gotta love the hat, brother. Gotta love that hat. Will it be Jeff Jones bringing that big drift energy, or will it be Matt Coffman? I'm trying to get a word back from the judges. The suspense is killing me. I guess it's Matt Coffman. There you go. Matt Coffman getting the win. Matt Coffman getting the win. Sorry, folks. Wasn't able to get word there, but we did get the official decision there. And Matt Coffman's taking home the number one spot. And Jeff Jones taking home second. We want to thank everybody for coming out here and supporting us. Thank all our sponsors. Thank you all for weathering all the storms yesterday and these drivers for putting out run after run. Hats out to Jeff Jones. First time out here, taking home second. And, of course, Matt Coffman coming out for redemption, able to take that number one spot. And the LS Fest West Drift Challenge Championship, brought to you by Michigan Motorsports. Folks, if we build some new drift fans, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe all your favorite drivers. I guess, I don't know. With that being said,
good night.
Good night, folks. I don't know. I think we're going to try to get one of the drivers over here for an interview. Let me get some word, find out exactly what's going on. All right, folks, as you guys are on live stream, we are grabbing our 2024 Michigan Motorsports Drift Challenge champion here for a quick little interview. Do a quick little Q&A of Mr. Matt Coffman as Jeff Jones is out there burning off whatever little bit of tires he has. do apologize for a little bit of the confusion there towards the end. I was having some trouble with the radios. Couldn't really get an answer through the radio, so it made things a little difficult. So a little shaky there. I do apologize for that. But, you know, these are the things that happen. You're doing a live event, live stream. You just got to roll with the punches. We were able to get a great event off. We want to thank all of you that are watching on the live stream, and, of course, all of you that were here live as well. We'll get Matt Coffman up here shortly. Get just a little chance to ask him some questions, get his thoughts on the event. I hope everybody enjoyed the show live and on the live stream. Please check out all the drift action on Holley LS Fest Facebook page. You could rewatch the live stream if you'd like. Definitely want to thank our sponsors, Fortunato, Simpson Racing, Holley, Grip Royal, Kansei Wheels, Michigan Motorsports for supporting this event. All right, here we go. Guys, we are with the man, Matt Coffman. This gentleman, you had to come back another year to claim that title. How do you feel?
Dude, so good. Me and some of my best friends have spent the last 6 weeks every single day, like, putting the new motor in that car. Mm-hmm. We had the Roush motor, super sick, super, like, high revving and all that, but it just didn't make the torque that we needed for, like, competitive stuff.
Right.
So we took apart my whole other car, like, you know, motor mounts, exhaust, everything to put this one together. Right. And, like, our whole goal was just to come out here and test.
Yeah.
And, dude, yeah, no, this was the best test possible.
I kind of noticed that when I saw you practicing, you were doing a lot of solo laps, and that's usually not like you.
Yeah.
So I guess you're just trying to get a feel for the vehicle and see how the power plant felt.
Yeah, because before, this car has always had really just, like, incorrect damping. We've had just, like, really stiff shocks. And this time we took some of my old shocks off my Pro-Am car, which at one point was on a bent knuckle, and it ground the axle into the body of the shock. So my rear left corner has no fluid in the shock.
Oh my!
It's literally just a spring. But
right.
Me not being a rear mount car, like, it's lightweight in the rear.
Right.
Like, I need as soft as a car as possible. And so we didn't even know how well it would work, and it's just insane.
I just leave it blown.
Yep.
Well, one thing I noticed, one thing that is exciting about you, it's like, you know, when you know somebody just by their voice when they're in a distance. I know you when you're in a burnout box. I just know when you're in the burnout box because you're just slamming, just flooring the vehicle.
Having a great
and then
time.
there's a massive cloud of smoke, and you could see it in your driving, because one thing that we just laugh, when you finish a qualifying run, like, you are booking it through the track. What's going on in your mind?
Oh, it's just so much fun to do. Like, I don't know, it's just fun to rip back and kind of, like, keeps the fronts warm a little bit, keeps the rears a little bit warm and whatnot. Just trying to, dude, literally all I care about nowadays is just having a great time around people that I care about, and, you know, some of my best friends, and just that's what's important. And so it's like,
and, you know, it shows in your driving. And
you.
we just want to thank you. I wanted to get you here just to be able to thank you personally in front of the live stream audience. And we hope you're going to be back next year to defend your title.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, sir, thank you. Congratulations.
Dude, thank you so much, buddy.
And then maybe I'll see you later. Buy me a drink.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I know you got the money. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. We're going to go ahead and sign off here. Follow this man, Matt Coffman. Matt Coffman Racing?
Coffman Racing.
Coffman Racing. Check him out. Guys, we look forward to the next LS Fest. See you soon.
Thanks, guys.
The #1 EFI conversion just got better. With 14 new features, all new electronics, and a complete ecosystem with display options, fuel systems, even transmission control, you can't go wrong with Sniper 2 EFI. To learn more about converting your engine to EFI, visit us at Holley.com.
I was broke, pocket full of net. Now I'm on the bricks, getting paid like a mother dog. Now I'm stacking chips.
Redesigned from the ground up, MSD's Ultra 6A boasts a significant size reduction, making it 60% smaller, 50% lighter, and 35% more efficient. Find out about MSD's latest products at Holley.com.